they could go together. So you spot what I wrote.
Yes. Just curious, but is this that random nat 20 you rolled earlier for that encounter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can let them rampage across the land, or you can ambush them.
What does the ranger that hates giants say? Because there's a giant on a rampage. One.
For an ambush to succeed, the characters must catch the monsters by surprise by succeeding on a group DC 10 dexterity stealth check. That means everyone in the group, including the 2 NPCs, or 3 NPCs, have to make a 10 stealth check, right?
Yep.
All right. So this is the cleric, okay, and this is Fapti, okay. Those and there's Octavian. All right, Octavian would have failed, but he didn't.
Well, plus 10. Jack's 27 for once.
Why can't I grab shit? Fucking dicks. Yeah. I want to move a specific thing, and it picks up the whole map. Moves the whole map again and again and again. Switch it to 5 different things, and it does the same thing for each one.
What side of the bridge are we on?
I'm trying to show you the bad guys, but the map is refusing.
I'm back. What I miss?
Nothing.
Okay, well, what's written up there?
20 vampires? Got it.
Shut up. Shut up. We're only level
Did I hear
6.
demons? My favorite enemy?
All right. So you guys spot these guys, and then you can place yourselves where you want to be on the map.
Spot something? What did we spot?
All right. Are you guys on? Are you in the right map?
Yeet!
Yes.
Look at that. Hill giants and goblins?
One hill giant, 2 orcs, and
4
4 bugbears.
Are those bugbears?
Those are orcs.
Those are orcs. 4 orcs, a hill giant, and
Orcs, not bugbears.
ogres? Was that ogres?
Yep. One hill giant, 2 ogres, and it's supposed to be bugbears, but I messed up.
Wouldn't it be great to have a fireball right now?
Fireball! You know what's funny? In that town, they had a necklace of fireball, and each time you take off a bead and throw it, it's a fireball. If you throw the whole necklace, it's that times the number of fireballs. I don't think so.
How expensive was it?
It's about as much as my fucking sword was. No, it was like, I think it was 800 gold for 6 casts of fireball.
That's expensive.
Yeah, but you can like literally, it says you can literally take the whole necklace and throw it, and it doubles the damage.
I know you're busy over there, Rob, but can I get you to add a Hill Giant on our team as well, please?
I thought he died.
Nope. Thank you.
I'm just gonna be flying my Griffin.
There. I hear ya. I've only mentioned it every single night.
I have 5 infantry monitors. Just all depends on how you spread the tasks.
That's where your Twitch partnership comes in.
All right. It looks like the ogres and the giant can just cross the river as difficult terrain, whereas the bugbears probably want to use the bridge.
The bridge where they got to make a dex check to jump.
Yeah, but it would be much more difficult for them to cross the water under fire. So they're moving. The bugbears are moving towards the bridge. When the ogre's looking at the bridge, deciding not to go on it, and the hill giant and the ogre are looking to go across the water. You guys can wait till any point you want. So you can't be right out in the open like Sapara is. You guys have to put yourself.
I was like, oh, okay.
We're setting an ambush.
Well, I'm flying. Does that count?
Yeah. You'd have to be very high up. Bugbears are pretty astute.
Okay. What you did miss when you stepped out is you were flying on your Griffin and you spotted these guys and came back and told us, and we decided we were going to set an ambush.
Okay.
And you guys can take 10 on initiative or roll.
I'll roll.
Oh, in fact, they should go at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Rolled lower than the base 10. Shoot.
Come on.
The power got a 15.
That's a great roll.
Wait, how many times did you roll?
Well, 2 for the Griffin and the Warhorse.
They all go together.
Or they can just put their roll the same since they're being ridden.
Alright. So then the bad guys. There we go.
Let's see here. Sapar got a
Why did that go?
15. Octavian got a 15. What is the odds Octavian and Zapar got the same roll?
1 in 15 or
I thought he got 7.
1 in 40.
No, Zundar got a 7.
Yeah.
Zapar got a 15. Octavian got a 15. Zundar got a 7.
Last place.
Well,
Jack got a 3.
in essence, it's the bad guy than all of you. But they're surprised or whatever.
You
So-
forgot to add Jax to the roll, by the way,
Oh, I see him there, but okay.
to the turn order.
Yeah. He must have been there from before. Okay. Put yourselves where you're actually going to be for the ambush. The giant
Jax got a 3, by the way, not a 7, not 11. There you go.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
The hill giant can't be standing in the middle of everywhere. He's got to be hiding somewhere.
I can't move him.
Yeah, Rob has to move him.
I'm sorry. Let me set him up.
I put him down there where Octavian is. At least he's hidden somewhat.
I'm going to put the giant behind the building I'm standing behind.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand behind the alternative meat shield.
Bet's riding his horse.
Yeah, even more cover. Not that I'm hidden behind the horse at all, considering I'm freaking 8 feet tall.
He's crouched over. Protect me. I'm squishy.
He's like a large dog for me.
Controlled by character setting. What does that mean? Oh, maybe it's down here.
I don't know. Let's not mess with this stuff right now. Try to figure out some other time.
Oh,
Yeah,
We
so
spent too much time helping Zundar try to get his YouTube working.
there
I
we
think
go.
he's going to be at least there or inside this building back here. He's hiding inside this building.
Gotcha.
Right, and the rest of you are where you want to be.
Yep.
Yes.
So this is like a ruined wall.
Jax, Jared, do you have a tab open for your hill giant?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot your little slave giant thing you got there.
I thought, isn't he slowly dying?
Freaking necromantic cleric, weird shit.
Yeah,
He
Jack
was-
and yeah, they have to heal him every day.
Okay, so Rob, are they in the water right now?
Yeah, I'm getting them all so they're in a good spot for you guys to ambush them. I mean, I'll put them here, and then I go, do you want to wait, or is this a good spot? So
That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
No, that's why I put them there.
Wait, what?
Or wait for one bugbear to get across, and for all of them to be on the bridge, or both ogres in the water.
Yeah, why don't you put both ogres in water?
You have a surprise round. Do you want to wait?
No, I'm just gonna literally go break cover.
No,
I think
I'm.
get out of the next round.
I need the surprise to actually help us. I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast a spell of Bane on. How's that? Can I do it right?
What the hell?
I'm gonna Bane them at.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that would be. There are 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna cast Bane at 3rd level, and I can target everything with Bane.
7 targets. Hit
Yep.
points matter. Up to 3 creatures. So
But at a
when you cast a spell slot of 2nd or higher. So you're going to cast this as a 5th level spell, or a 4th as a 3, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna add 4. Yeah, as a 5th level spell. No, you can't do that.
4th
Third.
level spell.
You can
Oh,
target
you
one
typed in 4th.
for
No,
each
sorry,
level.
No, you typed in
Third.
Ford.
3rd.
Forward.
A 4 RD level spell.
So you're gonna affect 5 creatures.
Okay, so I'm gonna get
You leave 2 bugbears alone,
2 big guys and 2 bugbears.
and the DC is
17.
charisma. Bugbear's charisma
Hey,
minus
Zundar, you want your hill giants and everything? You want them crispy or well done?
Charbroiled. I
Charbroiled?
want the first inch
Got
of
it.
the
As soon
outside.
as
Just
Jax
like,
gets done with his little thing here.
So one of them saves.
I would say save the head so we can tan their hides, but hell giants don't have enough brains to tan their own hides. So
Yeah, but if you save their head, we might be able to turn it in for a reward.
yeah, it's reward enough watching them die.
Then I'll take the gold.
Die!
Starts whacking the dead body with his bow.
Don't hate me,
Hey,
cause
I
you
saw
ain't
it
me.
twitch.
Can't change these settings in real life. Well, it's no longer streamed to YouTube, but I can't change that while we're live. So, just
Okay.
Facebook and Twitch for now.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Oh well.
So
That was my
yeah.
surprise round.
All right. Zapar's gonna move up to the water, stick his swords into the water, and use Thunderous Strike as a or Thunderous Smite. Just what do you want me to roll for that, Rob? Because I'm literally lighting the entire fucking river right there with electricity. Literally sticking both swords in the water, just like roast. I got the DM off guard on this one.
Hold on.
Okay, it fizzles. Lightning spells work without water. When there's water, lightning spells don't work. 5th edition.
Huh.
It mentions water in the spell description. Specifically, it affects water.
And Zapar, just for your knowledge, a thunder spell is a concussive energy, not electricity.
Well, fuck.
Hey, nice try though.
It's not electrical damage. What will thunder do in water? I would think even less.
Do what, Rob?
I think it would be less. I think thunder damage would do even less in water. You can hear it, but it doesn't hurt you.
I thought it would electrify the water. Well,
That makes, I mean, in the old days that did. And if you have a puddle, it makes a lot of sense. But I think every cubic meter of water reduces your electrical charge by some amount. It's why every fish doesn't die in a lake when it gets hit.
oh, that was a
Right.
waste of a spell. Okay, well,
Hey, you gave it a
No.
shot.
Octavian, the unnamed.
Octavian is just going to hold action since he doesn't have a bow. Well, yeah, he does.
Yeah, I
range
borrowed
is-
his bow once when mine broke.
Yeah, it's a crossbow heavy. 400. How do I range?
Oh
a
no, that was
400?
yours, Jax.
The little snap to center thing.
Snap to center.
Oh yeah, you're all in range.
Oh yeah, they're all within
Yeah,
fucking range.
crossbow's
I'm
got
gonna
like
hit
a
that-
range of like 160 or some
I mean,
shit.
you could move 30 feet and then shoot as well.
Well, it's got a range of 400.
Yeah.
Minimum range is 100 or. Why say 100 and then 400?
All right, they're
Long
flat
range.
to this, so they have a 15 ace. If you want to shoot at him.
17 for 7 damage on this bugbear.
Yep.
And I end my turn since my griffin is on the ground now.
Just so I don't have to edit them, this whole group looks like they're kind of starving, and they only have the base monster manual hit points, not the enhanced hit points I normally give creatures.
Jax, pay
Oh,
them. I
oh,
get
okay.
more allies.
So these bugbears are not like warband bugbears. They're
So the bugbears should have about 40 hit points, and these have 27.
oh dang.
They hungry.
But this random encounter is these guys are a food hunter party. They're just out rampaging because they're hungry.
They have not found the food yet.
Oh, poor guys are hungry.
Being active, there's Jax as well as the Jax's Fapti.
Pappy.
Fappy.
Actually, Zunder hasn't gone yet, has he?
I have not. I'm after Jax. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Jax has a 3. I have a 7.
You
I should be
could
going.
go for him. I think we changed initiatives a lot. But... Oops.
Oh, there we go. Okay, my turn. I look at Octavian. I'm like, I'll show you how it's done, lad.
You get 2 shots, don't you?
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast a spell too.
Oh yeah.
All right, Hail of Thorns. So we add my D10 to this, and then I'm going to 15.
Got a good AC. He's got a good AC.
I'm gonna.
You could kill the. I mean, if you shoot the hill giant of the ogre, you won't miss. They have bad AC. They're in the water too.
How far away is this guy from this guy? 10 feet. Okay, so I can hit him and him with my thorns. So my first shot, hopefully, hits. Oh, pew! AC 15.
That's it.
Nice, right on the dot. So, first shot does that plus this.
That's it.
So
10 damage.
the bugbear I shot takes 10. The ogre and the other bugbear take 5. My second shot is gonna hit the other bugbear. If it hits, AC 12. No, it misses. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then I am gonna step back behind cover.
Well, not everyone has The use of spells.
So Factory has a huge rock in his hand. Jax.
Yep.
There's a natural proclivity for throwing rocks.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's. I keep forgetting the name of that frickin' his ogre. I'm always forgetting about him.
River, that would be funny too. He could just charge him and grapple him.
I challenge you to a duel.
Bapti is going to roll to throw the rock at the other hill giant. I'm guessing he can see over this small house.
It hits and
Like back, like catapult.
damage.
25 damage to the other hill giant. Cool. Now, Jax, on the other hand, is going to be creative. And
Oh, God.
30 feet from me, puts it right in the middle of town.
Okay.
Right there.
What's that?
Right, perfectly right there where everyone can see it.
Whoa, what are you putting there?
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, the temptation. Are they gonna have to roll like willpower
They're
to not
probably have to, like, they probably have to roll to like
a will
just keep
save?
fighting us, or like they're just gonna let themselves be beaten on as they try to eat because they're starving.
They're hungry.
What would be
Oh, I
a
thought they were
reasonable will
starving.
save for that? How starving are they? I guess is the real question.
I say the giant has a more of a chance to shrug off some damage as he's eating than the other guys.
I'll see if they had a food token. That would have been funny. But anyway, it's those two blue squares.
So it's magically just out of nowhere, the air just starts to shimmer, and then 45 pounds of food, meats, and fruits, and cheese, and everything just appears and just smatters on the floor.
There's some perception checks. Looks like the giant and the ogre noticed, and the rest of them are like, "What? No, my foot! There's my foot! I see it." I didn't even take the -2s off of this.
Food! I see the food!
Well, at least the giant and the ogre do. Oh, actually, they get a minus a D4 from their roll, so they might miss it. They're gonna make it with a 19 anyway.
And Jackson's gonna spin around backwards real quick and give Bapti a thumbs up, good throw, and then turn back around.
Bappy grabs another chunk of that building to throw.
And that ends my turn.
All right, the beginning of the next round, they go. Athletics check. Athletics check. Athletics check.
This is the food. He's got first dibs. This could be sexy.
All right, so this ogre gonna throw a spear here. This ogre's gonna swing here. This giant's gonna swing here twice.
Oh lord. My plan failed, guys.
So I guess he's more hiding here than attacking here, but he will provide flank bonus. He just jumped over it. The three bugbears just ran. This guy, I'm doing different things again. So this guy yelled to them, "There's food here! Kill them! Get the food! We've got to kill them before we can eat!"
Oh darn.
And the ogre said, "Food! Oh, kill this guy!" Okay, so ogre's throwing a. Okay, +7. The ogre critically hits you with his great spear.
Ouch. How much damage?
16.
16 damage?
Yep.
Okay. So 13 because of my thing.
Okay. And the ogre standing next to you swings. Missing.
Miss.
And the hill giant takes his 2 swings.
That one barely hits my fucking AC. What's he hit damage for? Oh no, that.
No,
Okay,
that
that was a roll for AC hit. No, that second AC hit miss.
I need hill giant attack. There it is. Hill giant attack.
Misses again.
Yeah,
Dang. Swing, swing, swing.
that's all of them that attack.
You miss. Is that all you got, you overgrown vermin?
Well, they're all Bane. I mean, that might have affected them. Octavian.
Give it another shot, lad. You can hit him.
There's a
Fuck
bug
that.
there.
Watch what I'm about to do.
5 feet away.
Octavian is going to do.
There's a bug there right here.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. Octavian is going to trample charge to this guy, which allows do a DC.
There's a wall in between you and him. You're
He's
standing here, and he's standing there. You were here.
Like
You
the
have to-
horse has 60 movement.
Oh, you're on a horse.
Yeah. Okay. Now make that bugbear roll a DC 14 strength saving throw. Rob,
Nope.
you have failed.
5. Shit.
That bugbear is now prone and
No. It could get worse because he's baned as a -4 on that roll.
That doesn't make a difference.
he's
Yeah.
still prone, bro.
Unless it's a nat one, it doesn't make a difference.
So he gets attacked twice for. Wow, that's a nat 20.
For 12.
12 damage. So he takes 12 damage.
And you're on that square, I assume?
Yes.
Alright, so do you have to make a riding check or anything anymore? Or you had to.
I don't know.
I
You
can
use
try
an
to search
ability
it.
like trample.
No, that's literally just one of its.
Nothing.
That's
popped
not
up
even
for
an
riding.
action. Trample is just a moving thing. If you move 20 feet towards a creature, you hit it with its hooves. The same turn.
A horse will never do that. You must force it to step on something. It will
I
avoid.
assume since it's a warhorse, it's trained to.
Right. And so you control it and make it do it. That's why I thought that might be, in all previous editions, you had to make a ride check or something to show the horse what to do, so the horse would do it correctly and not avoid.
Am I actually 10 feet within range of this guy, or am I 5 feet because of the square size?
See.
It's a warhorse.
Yeah.
Um,
It shows 10 feet, but I don't know since the size.
this you're not in this square here. You're in this square here, but these squares are a little elongated.
Let me check the.
Okay,
players
so how far away am I from this
handbook
square?
Can be.
Okay.
Players handbook.
I can't really tell because the size of the token and the
189.
map.
There's a 5-foot square in between you and him.
Okay. In that case, he's just going to shoot him with a bow. Yeet for 4 damage piercing.
All right. Zippo.
Zundar.
Oh right.
Oh wait.
Well, you left me all alone over here. How high is this
Wait,
wall?
did the par get a roll or turn? Oh yeah, it's the par's turn because they rolled the exact same fucking number.
Right. 15.
Okay, yeah, that was looking at the turn order. The griffin is going to leap off the ground and go after the hill giant while in there. It is going to squeaky, since it can multi-attack. 10 and a 12. I assume both those miss, right?
13 AC.
Okay. Those miss. Let us swing 3 times. 2 of them hit.
Mm-hmm.
7. So 13 damage. Now do me a DC 15 Constitution twice. Okay, so you take 8 additional damage until the your next turn. You continue to take 8. You continue to have to roll. Was it a D4? A D6 plus 2. No. What's the necrotic? A D4. You got to roll a D4. Well, I roll a D4 to see how much damage you take.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 2 stacks of necrotic damage on you.
Right.
So that's 13. 17.
So all it says about mounted combat that has anything that really affects the rider is
So you took 21 damage altogether on that ogre.
if an effect moves your mount against its will while you're on it, you must succeed on a DC 10 Dex saving throw or fall off the mount, landing prone in a space within 5 feet of it.
Say that one more time, Zundar.
If an effect moves your mount against its will while you're on it, you must succeed on a DC 10 Dex saving throw or fall off the mount, landing prone in a space within 5 feet of it. If your mount is knocked prone, you can use your reaction to dismount it as it falls and land on your feet. Otherwise, you're dismounted and fall prone in a space within 5 feet. And then it says, under controlling a mount, while you're mounted, you have 2 options. You can either control the mount or allow it to act independently. Intelligent creatures such as dragons act independently. But it doesn't say anything about attacks needing to make a riding check or anything like that.
Only thing that's here it is. I've got it.
Yeah, it looks like they really simplified mounted combat in 5e.
It can move and act even on the turn you mount it. And then the time mount it can dash, disengage, and dodge. If you don't use your action to control it, if you use your action to control it, it can attack. If you don't, it can dash, disengage, or dodge.
Warhorse has the trait Trampling Charge specifically, though.
If you spend your turn controlling it, you can trample charge with it. If you don't, it stands there or dashes, disengages, or dodges.
Yep.
Yeah, so it can attack, including the character.
The character does not get to attack if the mount attacks. Based on that, you use your action to control the mount, or you use your action to attack, and the mount kind of is there.
Unless it's an intelligent creature like a dragon, and then the dragon can attack, and then you can swing from the dragon's back on your own, because you don't have to control the dragon. It's just doing it on its own.
Yes.
What would classify it as intelligent? Like, what intelligence does it have to have?
It'd have to be a player character and an NPC, not a horse.
Well, I mean a dragon.
And he's excited that it might be smart enough, but I think they are like a 5, aren't they?
A warhorse's int is a 2.
No, yeah, is a warhorse a 2?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's a 2.
And a griffin is a 2. So these are mounts.
Well, with the fine seed thing, it turns into a 6 instead.
So either it didn't take any damage from trample and you didn't kill that thing, Octavian, or wait, did Octavian do? Oh no, is the power either your griffin or you doing a tactical drive? Which was it?
I'll do the damage.
Because the griffin didn't do that much damage, right?
Yeah, I'll do the damage.
The griffin missed anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. If you're going to have it swoop down to do a claw attack, you have to hold on to it that whole time. You can't let go with one hand and fall. Because that's what would happen. All of a sudden, when it goes up, it's putting like G-forces on you if you're not holding on. You should probably be back here and not in the water. So Zakar, you hit the heck out of it with your Sword of Wound. Zundar's action.
So if it's not mounted, only thing you can do is dodge, disengage, and what, move?
I don't know. I closed that stuff down.
I'll pull it open again. Hold on. I got it. I remember that
Dash,
page.
disengage, and
Yeah,
dodge.
if it's not mounted, you can dash, disengage, and dodge.
If it's mounted, it can only dash, disengage, and dodge, unless it's controlled. If it's not mounted, it'll disengage, is my guess. It'll stop attacking me. Why are you attacking me? I'm a mount. I'm supposed to have someone riding me telling me what to do. And your griffin has been trained perhaps too much to be a wild griffin. From now on, anyway. I think maybe we were playing it wrong before. What is Zendar doing?
Alright, my turn now? Sweet.
So I guess the only advantage in mounted combat is just extra movement.
How tall is this wall? This crumbled wall.
12 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna move around the wall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smack the crap out of this bugbear with my club.
Twat!
Alright. AC 16.
Not one.
Miss. Hits.
Wait, how do you get more than one attack when you move from it? It's because that's why they do it now.
Attacks per action too?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Once for 3. Oh, is it really only 3 damage?
Yeah, I really only did 3.
You hit him up the shin.
I rolled a 1 and have a +2 to my damage for my great club.
Hopefully it's a female bugbear, because the bugbear thinks you're flirting with her. Because you hit so softly and gently, like a girl.
Hey now. I at least broke a pinky finger or something.
Wow.
Yeah, yours.
I mean, you're the one. So. And the 2, let's see. Jax and Bapti.
Bapti's gonna hurl another stone that he just picked up at the hill giant.
You missed.
Okay.
Black.
Bapti reloads, and Jax is going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level at this guy.
An undamaged bugbear.
Yep.
Okay.
I miss. No, wait, no, I hit 19.
Alright, it spears through him with radiant damage. Light just rips apart his flesh, revealing the bones beneath.
It's my laser beam.
Yep.
And then the next person to attack him has advantage.
Okay. Hold on, Rob.
Yeah.
Take that hill giant takes 8 damage.
Okay. Does he get to save each round, or?
Yes. Give do 2 DC 15s.
Yep.
Okay, so he takes 4 damage, and then all the other wounds go away.
Okay. The ogre shoots his javelin.
Wait, hold on. So at the start of each wounded creature's turn, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you wound it. It can then make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. Okay, so you take the damage and then you take the saving throw.
Okay.
So you took 8 damage. Then it all goes away.
Alright, this ogre just threw a javelin as a par, hit AC 23.
Hit. Damage is what?
In a second. Two D6 plus 4. Oops.
4 damage?
No, this is it. 8.
So 5 damage.
Yep. And there's the hill giant swings. What's your AC?
21.
Alright, it's your miss. Because they're baned.
Bing!
And you'll have an ogre
Take
swing.
your ass.
That's a 7.
Well, at least you're doing something since you can't bless those anymore.
It's
Mr.
it's either bless or bane.
You can't do both?
No, they're both concentration. I can only
Oh, okay.
concentrate on one spell at a time.
Oh.
And I think if you get hit, it breaks. You get the roll to see if it breaks concentration.
If I cast a second concentration spell, the first concentration spell drops.
Yeah, but I think if you get hit with something, you got to roll to see if it breaks concentration.
Yeah, but that's a wisdom check, and my passive wisdom just keeps it up.
So this bugbear over here moves up to the top of the tower and he shoots down at he's gonna shoot at Octavian and his horse. And this bugbear is running up the stairs, but he's also gonna stop and shoot at Octavian and the horse. This bugbear is going to attack.
Bring it on.
This
Roll
is
the nat 20.
Zondar. He rolled a nat 20.
Really now? How many times we gotta tell you not to say shit out loud?
Damage. 18 damage, buddy.
How much? 18?
How does it do 18 damage?
Is max what?
It does 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah,
That's
oh
its
shit.
weapon.
Yep, minus 18.
How did I? What are the odds I freaking call?
I'm calling a bunch, so I mean, sooner or later it's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, Rob. I need to stop talking because I'm giving these guys better rolls.
Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna start smacking your character around. Maybe I'll let these giants kill you next time you get trapped and you're about to get squished.
Alright, so your horse gets hit twice.
Or my head being eaten.
For 46 plus 4.
I'll use you as a human shield, just kind of pull
I
you
thought
in
I
front.
was the human shield.
So Octavian's horse takes 11.
Octavian takes 11.
Octavian's horse takes 11.
Okay. So you made that horse have how much health again?
22.
19? Oh, 25.
Okay.
Takes 11. Okay.
And they go 2 1s, 2 and a 3. That was really terrible damage. They could have done 30.
Shit.
But they did 11.
So alright, it's at 14 health.
It's Octavian's action, as well as the par.
Okay. Zapar is going to swing again. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, 6 damage, 8 damage. See?
And then he has to say 3 times, is that right?
I think it's at the beginning. Hold on.
No, when you hit.
At the start of each wounded creature's turn, you take the saving throw. After the damage is done.
Okay.
And then any creature that's within 5 feet can make a DC 15 wisdom check to remove it. So 18 or 16. Is that 22?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you take 22 damage altogether on the hill giant.
Alright, that was the par.
Octavian is going to.
Yeah, the hill giant's miserable.
Octavian's going to move within attacking range of this. What the fuck is that? A bugbear?
Ogre?
Ogre? That's what I thought. So he's going to flail this mo. 16, does that hit?
Yep.
8 damage. I'm going to use a superiority die. And I got to refresh the page because it did a fuckery. For additional 20 damage.
Alright, Right, I have no idea what superiority is in game terms.
Rolls once I attack, I could roll a use the superiority die and roll 4d8.
So if I saw someone do that, what does it look
It's basically like you swing harder. Like he just
Oh.
grabs the flail and just twirls it around multiple times and just whale right across the noggin.
Oh my god, how the hell do I spell superiority?
SUPERIORITY.
Yep. That's it.
It's not pumping up on the search thing. Okay, I'll look it up in the book. I just want to understand it. Is that under fighter or paladin?
Fighter.
Alright.
Superiority die.
Then I'm gonna use second wind, or not second wind. What is it? Action? I think it's action surge. Yeah, action surge. Just swing one more time with flail. Oh, I missed.
The wizard. The warlock. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, I'm gonna smile at this guy in front of me. Since I got a full 6 seconds, I'm gonna tap my shoes like batter up, which is gonna be my bonus action to put on Hunter's Mark under the guy in front of me. And then I'm gonna swing, batter, swing, batter, swing. First one missed. Second one's AC 20 for 5, and then Hunter's Mark is
Was that nat 20 or?
D6.
Hey Rob, is that ogre? Is that holding a weapon?
For 8 damage.
Hold a great club.
Give me a DC 13 strength saving throw real quick.
So he gets +8 for this number.
He drops his weapon.
You got a 19.
You rolled a 19? Oh, okay. I saw the 11. I thought you added the. I thought it automatically added.
I could have, but it would have taken me 8 clicks to give him a +8. So.
Okay. Alright, my bad, Zundar. Go ahead.
I dish out a total of 8 damage.
To this bugbear. Right? The one next to you?
Yep.
Jax.
I had a dumb idea. I'm not going to do it because it's stupid, but I'll do it next turn. What I do need to do is...
You have 4 superiority dice, which are d8s. The superiority die is expended when you use it. You regain all of your expended superiority dice when you finish a short or long rest. So you can only do that 4 times between sleeping. Or you can only use the 4 dice. So you could use them all at once, or you could use 1 d8 at a time.
No, it says you use a superiority die, mover's enhanced attack. You have 4d8 superior die. Oh, okay. I thought each one was a 4d8.
No, you only get 4 d8s total per short or long rest.
That's weird because when you click it...
Well, that makes sense too, because you shouldn't be able to use that
4 times.
Well, every time you attack, be like, superiority. That wouldn't make. That would be too OP, you know.
But
that would be
it's
like
weird because on D&D Beyond, it doesn't give you an option like how many you want to choose. It just lets you click the button, and it pops up like that.
Is it under spells? Is that under your spell slot?
No, it's just under action.
Huh.
Let's just consider it a bug and roll it on roll 20 from now on.
Like, look, Rob or Dan.
Where am I looking?
Go to Discord. Look at stream.
Oh, you're alive. us. Hopefully this doesn't bug shit out. Yeah, see those 4 little things at the bottom? You have to manually click that one in. I have to do that with my spells too. I have to manually click one of those spots each time.
When it's not, it shows up like as a 4d8. Yeah, 4d8. See, that's...
Oh, so it rolls all 4 of them at the same time? It doesn't let you just roll one?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like each one is a 4d8. Because I know, and I know this is a different video, because Baldur's Gate 3 is based upon...
Okay, did you ever look up Battlemaster Maneuver? It's the only way to use superior dice is to use maneuvers.
The maneuvers I got right now for is...
Die per maneuver. That's how it works. You expend the die to do the maneuver.
Yeah, I got parry, disarming attack, and sweep and attack.
You spend one die and you parry that turn. Or you spend 1 die and you do your other thing. It's not an add-on to damage. It's a cool maneuver that you get to do a number of times a day because you can only use 1 per attack. From now on.
Okay.
Yeah, and you've expended them all for this rest anyway.
Okay.
All right.
I'll put them all filled up.
Did the hill giant do anything yet? Fafty?
No, I got cut off by everything just going on. Can I go?
Yep.
Sorry about that.
We were trying to figure something out. Spidey's weird.
Jax is going to break cover. Run out right behind Zundar. And I'm going to use on Zundar, I'm going to use Cure Wounds.
Oh, why thank you. You're so kind.
He slapped a band-aid on your pinky.
I mean, I got smacked for half my hit points. It's more than my pinky.
Oof.
You regain 16.
The kids have felt that one.
And then I'm going to use Healing Word as a bonus action.
Well, I'm only shy on 2 hit points now, so I wouldn't waste that on me.
I'm using Healing Word on Zapar.
Oh, nice.
Yay, 10 HP.
You mean HP or XP? Alright, and your giant?
And my giant is going, and I yell back to the giant, ignore the giant, get the guys in the tower. And he's going to hurl a rock at the bugbear in the tower.
Alright. It's AC 17. I was kind of figuring the guys in the tower +2 to AC because, I mean, he's hiding in a tower behind Crenellation. That's supposed to give you a bonus, right? That's the idea.
Yeah.
Literally
But
throwing
he's
a
not higher
chunk
than the
of...
giant. Yeah, the giant's kind of throwing down to that, so...
But he's literally throwing a chunk of a building.
I mean, there's 2 ways you could do it. You could either add to AC or it could be a mischance.
Well, it's supposed to add to AC, but the hill giant is higher than him, so I'm going to say he doesn't get that bonus. So it hits him for full damage, and it's...
I still think it's like because he's throwing a chunk of the building at him.
He murked that bugbear. Splat!
The wizard died.
Sweat!
Jax then just yells, more food for me!
We gotta work some metrics in here on slowly drifting you more towards lawful evil.
More food for me. Alright.
I look back at him when he says that, I'm like, wait, what?
It's over, disappears behind the building. The giant disengages.
How much damage? Hold on. How much damage? Did all 3 of them hit? Yeah, all 3 of them hit.
So he's got to save.
6 damage he's taken, and then he's got to roll 3 saves. Okay. Yep, they all went away.
How hurt is that giant?
He's severely wounded.
Severely.
Severe?
There's blood in the water.
not notice that they were running away, and so continued his attack.
I didn't know I didn't realize the other ogre's sitting back there behind the building.
He just ran. He's
Oh.
further than that. He's further away than that. What's the horse's AC, Octavian?
Oh, what did you make his AC? Hold on, I gotta click on it.
It's probably not 16, so.
AC 11.
2d8 plus.
Looks like you're buying a new horse.
It takes 13 more damage.
14. Had 13 damage?
Yeah. Well, it's really hard to hurt you guys. It's easy to hurt your mounts. You kill the shit out of them, that way they can't run away.
Down to 1 hit point, fellas. It is not looking good.
And shove a potion in the horse's mouth.
Bugbear up here and a bugbear down there. One second.
Oh, jeez.
Stay away.
Alright. Bugbear here. Whoa! Oh, what am I doing?
It hurt food?
No, you food.
He starts running off the map to the south. This one disengages and just runs about here. He can't make it as far as the other guy. Octavian, it's your action. There's a ogre right in front of him. It just almost killed your mount.
Fuck you, ogre!
The ogre does not take you up on your offer for love.
For love.
Alright, Zapar is going to triple strike. 13 as being the lowest.
8
So-
to 11.
It's AC. Okay, so they all hit. Jesus.
Yeah, the ogre.
That's 13.
I have a decision to make here.
So 21 damage altogether being done to him.
He falls into the water.
Zundar, that is a great choice with the fucking Sword of Wounding.
I told you, that's gonna stack. It's gonna be faster. The other one is gonna hit harder when it hits, but you're gonna be waiting for that hit forever till you hit that nat 20. This is just gonna build and build and build.
It's gonna keep building until they make a DC 15. So when like these guys here, they're gonna have advantage.
Well, think
because
about it this way: when we eventually, chapter 15 or whatever it is, when we fight the leader of Grudhog, she's gonna have like 180, 190 hit points, right? So we're gonna these turns are gonna be stretched. The combat's gonna be stretched out. Though if she just keeps failing to heal those things, she's gonna be taking damage even if we need to back up and like regroup, take some potions and stuff. All right,
That's the action.
Okay, I got a decision to make here. Do I try to kill the giant, or do I take out these bugbears?
Giant.
You
You
do
hate
have,
giants.
What's that, Rob?
I mean, you do have a griffin mounted guy whose action it is right now. Let's see what he does. He's on a griffin that can fly.
Oh yeah, what do you do, Zapar?
Oh, he already attacked, didn't he? He
Yeah,
was
I
a
already
sword
attacked.
guy.
Mm,
Oh, no.
I mean, I could still move, but
You do have a giant that can throw a rock and kill it. But what do you want to do, Dan?
Oh, the giant can hit the other giant and kill him with a rock. Okay, cool. That actually makes my decision for me. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to cast Spike Growth. I only get one bow shot here, though, because of my spell. And I'm going to shoot it right Hiza. It's, just to read the spell to you again. The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range sprouts hard spikes. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. So I'm going to cast it right here, and then it's 20 feet worth, which would be... I mean, yeah. So for every 5 feet it travels, 5, 10, 15, 20, so it would take 8d4 damage if it tries to move completely through that.
Okay.
And I just have to hit that point, really.
Okay, go ahead.
15.
Yep, 10 is the difficulty for a square. Alright, Jackson Giant.
Giant is going to throw a stone at the giant.
AC 13. Full giant attacks. AC 21. Full giant damage. Full giant knock damage. 19 damage. The giant is at -4. Oh, they don't accept negative numbers.
And Jax will set off at a sprint right up into the edge of the water next to the fallen ogre,
Okay.
and cast Spare the Dying.
I mean, is he dying or is he dead?
He has 3 rounds to die, so I'm sparing him. But here's the thing: this ogre is laying face down in the water, right?
Well, for 3 seconds. It's the same round. The same round that he got hit. He got hit, he fell in the water, he's rushing along the water, and you're touching him quickly as he's going by.
No, okay. The scenario is the ogre fell after he got hit on the last round. He fell face down in the water.
Yeah?
And I run up and Spare the Dying on him and just stand up like nothing happened.
Okay, he'll get an action next round.
No, read chat.
He will now drown. That's
Alright,
okay. We're
do that.
definitely shifting your alignment, bro.
Can we get an alignment check on Jax?
He
He's
grabs
done some real shady shit.
the bridge and flips himself up here. He's sighing exhausted at 0 hit points. With no will to resist.
Wait, what?
The other, you brought him to consciousness, he grabbed onto the bridge and pulled himself out.
No.
Yeah, Spare the Dying. If he comes to 0 hit points, he can move 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can move 5 feet without bleeding, reopening his wounds and taking damage.
The other ogre who was behind the building is another 120 feet further away. The one up here. So unless the Griffin Rider takes off after him, he escapes.
Oh, which one?
This guy up here.
Okay.
He's
uninjured.
yeah.
No, he's the one that got fucked up. Or was that the one on the bridge got fucked up?
He's unaffected by anything other than a Bane, if that's still inactive.
Okay.
Active.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Scrub what I was just doing because I have a new plan.
All right, the bugbear who's in the thorn patch
They're both in
tries to
it.
get 1, 2, 3, and he fails twice, taking 2d4, I think.
8d4. For every 5 feet through it he moves, he takes 2d4.
All right, so he takes 4. Well, he succeeded once.
I don't think there's a save for it, is there? There isn't. Spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it, but I cast it on them, so there's no save once he's in it. Do you want me to link it to you?
Of course, because there is 2. It's just hidden in there somewhere and all that.
There you go. Oh, I'm copy pasting.
It's like they make a deck save when they want to move. Because, of course, if I have 1,000 decks, I can run through this.
If I had 1,000
And then this is the top part.
What would you do if you had 1,000 decks?
You would run along the points of the spikes without moving them at all.
Do you ever see Kung Fu Panda where he's up on top of the logs and he's just jumping around and fighting on top of them?
Zafar, turn down your audio.
All right, then it moves 5 feet to the right and jumps in the water, Dan. I mean, there's ways around it. I can't really look at the map though because the bottom of the map and you guys' face is in front. Yeah, so it can just move into the water.
He's gonna take damage moving through the thorns because it was cast on top of them.
I was already rolling 4D for him, but he's only going to take 2D because
Okay.
he only has 5 feet. And then he jumps in the water and he has to swim, I guess. Anything else, guys, or is the encounter over?
Did both of them do the same thing?
The other guy who was like a full round further away.
Yeah, he was right here, and the other one was right here, and I cast
No.
it in the middle.
He's further than that. He got a full round to just run.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, that's where the map ended. I understand.
And then he got to move 120 feet that round.
Yeah,
So
I understand.
he's off the map is the problem.
Yeah, I understand. I didn't realize he was all the way off the map.
This map so I could add a second map and a third map and a fourth map in. And if someone showed me how to do it, I'd do it like that. So all that's going on right now, there's a bugbear escaping down to the south, and there's an ogre escaping up here. Everything, and there's an ogre who's barely conscious on the bridge.
There we go.
And there's
Zafar,
45 feet
another
of food.
video.
The ogre starts dragging himself towards the food.
I kill him. I coup de grace him with my
No,
great. No, I coup de grace him. I coup de grace the guy with my freaking hammer. I know what you're doing.
His head falls into the river. Splash.
Ogre goes splat, okay? Just because.
It is a cantrip. We can just play this all day. Splat, boop, splat, boop. So I look at you in the eye and I pick my hammer up with one hand and I go, splat.
I don't think
for role playing purposes here.
Jax, I'm pretty sure
Do
beheading
this all day.
isn't 0 hit points. I think there's some like sudden death effect when your spine and brain are severed.
I cast Spare the Dying last time, the body just starts breathing, and that's all it does.
The body breathes, the head does not repair itself.
One of you are
I leave it alone at that point.
in the wrong way.
I eat some of the food that got conjured because why use my
We haven't
rations?
eaten in how long?
The food lasts 24 hours, the water's good forever.
Lunchtime.
The best time, honey.
Oh yeah, we got some loot.
Got a 5-foot length of chain, a hand axe blade, and a
Yeah,
wagon
the
wheel.
chain will come in handy.
I think there's 25 feet of chain because there's 5 of them, but I don't know. These other numbers should say 1.
We have a wagon wheel, guys. Jax, it's all you, buddy.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
The wagon wheel is useful when we break a wheel on our
Yeah.
cart.
Okay, that's on the hill giant, or that's on the ogre. What's on the bugbear?
That's what was on the hill giant.
What's on the bugbear over here?
Pennies.
Pennies?
It's
I'm
like,
gonna
I
scrape up that pennies.
have to open 3 or 4 windows to get to that.
I need to roll investigation.
Pennyfoot, are your thoughts?
17.
Yes.
I don't think it's that in depth. This is just a random encounter. He's probably just gonna tell us what was on him.
It is. That's all that's gonna happen.
Oh, I thought he told me to roll for investigation.
No, he said he had to open up a bunch of windows so he could get to
Oh.
it.
Tonight's act contains 3 mundane items. I already rolled all the treasure. Thank you.
Okay, but now after the battle, Jackson's going to go around all the bodies and set them on fire. But I'm going to use prestidigitation because I can start fires like that and just set the bodies on fire.
So they have mundane weapons on them, mundane things on them, right?
These things he already rolled for.
Oh, that's what they're on them. Okay.
So I'm gonna say there's 5.
Why does a bugbear got a wagon wheel?
You know, there's a why would a giant have a stuffed animal? We've gotten one of those multiple times.
I like to have something to snuggle when I sleep.
It's his safety blanket.
I mean, it could be worse, Dan. It could be like in Baldur's Gate 3, you walk up to a barn and there's a giant that's having sex with a bugbear.
No, that's strange. Okay.
I'm serious. Like, you can knock on the door, they tell you to go away, and you're like, knock on it again.
What was that? What was that about Cyberpunk? You could fucking choose the size of your genitalia in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Dude, you can make yourself big as a 70s porn star.
That's ridiculous.
But what I was going to do before Zunder decided to kill our prisoner
Splat.
was get information out of him as to where he came from so we can go back to his home and steal everything he has.
We have like fucking 5 side quests to do right now. I don't think we need another destination.
Yeah, we keep procrastinating these fucking side quests.
No, but the odds are if they're out raiding for food, their home was nearby, so they probably had all their treasure there.
If they have a home.
It's kind of endemic to the whole region at the moment. There's giant lead parties getting food and bringing it back to Grudhog.
Okay.
Well, as the bodies are building, I love the smell of burnt ogres in the morning.
Dinner.
Jax teleports over.
Boom.
Alright.
Alright, let's take a rest here. Yeah.
Take a short rest.
Yeah, so we can get our spell slots back.
That's long.
Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna roll an encounter chance.
Let's all go hold up in a building.
Nope, there's no encounter. Everyone wakes up the next morning. Anyone that would need to be healed is healed.
Dope.
Nice.
Alright. Tribor.
Tribor.
Okay, so everything's marked with a side quest, right? The blues?
Well,
No, that's already...
Grudhogs, these are just places we know where everything is, where we've been before.
Spot in here called Shadowkeep Citadel, right? You
Yeah.
guys know what's around there. You haven't actually put it on your map yet.
Yeah, there's the place that Lifralas wants us to go is over there somewhere. What the fuck is that place called again? Oh my god. Lifralas, where did you want us to go? 'Cause we need
Shadowkeep Cathedral. I'm looking at it.
Okay. We need to speak to find his creator. Was that what it was? There's pages on pages of notes.
Somewhere around there. Okay.
Glass. I Glass. Druid, friend of Living Tree. Disappeared 30 years ago. Suggests I search out Shadowtop Cathedral to see what happened to Churlang, his creator, in the High Forest. But anyway, we're in Tribor. What were we doing there?
So do you guys have numbers on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yep.
No, on the map itself, no numbers.
Yeah, but on the one the small one he linked us, yes.
God, I wish I could put that over to my second monitor.
Okay, so you can see the numbers in the small one,
Yes.
Yes.
I guess. Okay.
We've been here before, haven't we?
We used this map, but we have not been here.
Okay.
You guys didn't actually go here. But you would come in from the south. You will need to have tokens on this map, so you might as well put tokens on the map, including Octavian. Man, how are we going to get Lee? What's her name? Lang.
Oh, jeez, there's already a whole bunch of them on here.
Okay, for ease of it, just assume that Zilang is there or
Well, that's
next or however.
We have multiples of all of ours. Jax, you've got 1, 2. Got 2.
oh right, you're already on this map.
Yeah.
Where
Where I don't see mine anywhere. I'm gonna drag one over, unless somebody sees mine.
Yeah, down where Jax is good, but you need a hill giant, right?
Yep.
It's a big map.
Yeah, this is a big place. What are the measurements on this place?
What's the size of the hill giant?
Oh, that's not big. That's not that bad. It's not miles like Golden Fields.
It's 4 times as big as the north.
From this gate to these things, it's like 1,000 feet across by
Why do we got
1,100.
Oh God.
As
Sad
we
you-
come
Why is the camera flipping out?
Yeah.
as we come walking into town from the south, T22, is that a what is that? What?
T22.
Looks like a grave.
Rob, are
Like
you
a-
moving the map?
Nope.
Plus, it's freaking out.
T22 is a graveyard. Perched atop a ridge at the south end of town is an old cemetery where many of Tribor's first settlers are buried underneath weather-worn headstones. There's more information, but unless you guys go there, I'm not giving it to you. We didn't get Octavian yet.
Octavian's at the top. Or, hold on.
Well, he's not down here yet. Others?
Are we in initiative or something?
I'm just putting it on there. There.
Okay.
Jax, did you write down the notes for why we came to Tribor? I can't find where I wrote that stuff down.
Let me check.
I really gotta organize this crap.
So while you're looking it up, what you know about Tribor based on looking it up, say, in Waterdeep, maybe? Because you knew you were going to go through it?
Mm-hmm.
You're on your way to Shadow Cathedral. This is the most direct route there, but I think there's some other reason you wanted to come here. The bustling mercantile town of Tribor stands where the Long Road meets the Evermore Way. Its name is thought to have come from a traveler's tale of slaying 3 bulls here the same day, over 400 years ago. The town is built on flat, fertile land, with a few natural rises here and there. Nearly half the town's population lives outside the town proper on sprawling ranches and neighboring farmsteads, most of which lie to the north or east. So you haven't really seen those yet?
They're down to the
You
bottom
heard about-
right on the map.
on the bottom right. Because there could be adventures where you go out to those maps. It depends on what rush you guys are in. This is the adventure apparently is very similar to your previous town you were in. And that there's a whole bunch of places and people you can meet, a whole bunch of individuals you can talk to. Is there anyone you wanted to talk to is the question.
Yeah, Jax, did you see anything in your notes? There was some reason we needed to come here.
All I have in my notes of Tribor is one of the towns that we would that we would pass through to get to where we're going.
So I've got. All I've got are the potions that the guy gave us, the stuff about the green dragon at the Crypt Garden, which is past Tribor, I think. Information about the Countess Sunsuri that we got from the Cloud Giants that passed over Waterdeep. That's all I got. Why the hell did we come here? We had to talk to somebody for someone. Was it a quest from Zilang? I think, no. Yeah, Zilang had something.
Zilang wanted something in Waterdeep.
I would guess this was Shalvis Marfolio. Shalvis Marfolio asked the party to escort him overland to barge right in so that everything has happened to his boss. Now a scar fail him.
Tiger Ford. I mean, yeah, I guess that's all we really got. I don't see anything else. Okay.
But you guys aren't really, you're not a members of the Zentari, so the quest didn't really trigger for you.
Right, because they were evil.
Okay, but still,
They're bad
DM,
people.
there were 2 questions that I had. Well, the first one doesn't really matter. But the second one, how many days were we on the road from Ampale to Tribor?
It was 80 miles. It was 3 days, and we ran into 1 encounter over 3 days.
Okay, so
That's right.
4. That does affect some of my stuff.
And how do you approach the town with your giant? Giants have been assaulting towns all around here. You have a flying paladin who can fly ahead and use an earnest voice.
Yeah, our perpetually violent paladin with an earnest voice.
I say we send in Octavian because he's the most trustworthy of us.
I'm trustworthy.
I have no desires and I will do everything for the good of the party, all time.
Octavian.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, we're sending Octavian into the town before all of us because he's your lackey and he likes to run places, apparently.
Charge, my noble steed.
And we need to have him tell the guards that there's a friendly giant, not a evil giant.
Where's the guardhouse at, Rob?
Sorry?
Where's the guardhouse?
Checking. Here's a cottage.
Where's the map for this again?
Are we on the map?
If you go to the second tab over and scroll down, you'll see Golden Fields and then Tribor. If you click on the Tribor one, it'll pull up the mini map for it for the numbers.
You probably go to T1, the little castle in the middle of town.
Okay. Octavian starts banging on the door. Gods!
Yeah, I'm trying to. There's
Rob?
no military at all.
I'm gonna go to the tavern and try to gather some info on Shadowkeep Cathedral.
I'm gonna tell the guards they're inside this tower-looking thing. It's like, hey, there's a friendly giant entering town. Do not be alarmed. Please spread the word. It will not actually, but it would not be entering the town. It would be staying on the edge of town.
The other thing you specifically mentioned about your giant is you got him a big chest design that is your group's emblem.
Yep.
Oh, it's cool. It's got a banner.
Right, and
Or what's the cloth that you can wear over armor to show your sigil? What's that called?
A tabard.
Tabard.
Investments?
Tabard.
Okay.
I thought I had a 4.
Alright, T6 is called the Lion's Share. It's an inn. T7 is Rancher's Open Road, caravan supplies. T9 is the Tribor Travelers. Looks like it's a place where you're hired to guard. T10 is North Shield House, a fine local inn, stately cleaning quiet. Harness shop. There's a dive called the Talking Troll, which is T12. Dark, smelly looking.
T12.
T13 is the Frost Touch Frog. This is an inn.
That's T what?
13.
T13. Where is that? 18, 15, 12.
Along the roads. I mean, because they're inns. There's T13. There. There's T12, T11. I mean, you want to be along the road. You're an inn. People are coming in from the west, from the north.
17, 18, 15.
13 is a roaming place.
Oh, there it is.
You guys 4.
So I'm gonna go and try to find out some more about that Shadowtop Cathedral, like a more specific location, like if anybody knows anything about the area around it, dangers, what lives there.
T15, Boar's Rest. Built on a ridge that overlooks the rest of town is a stone mansion that belongs to a mage sometime. And I assume you talk to people in town, and there's gargoyles who he has summoned or enlisted to guard him, and they're harassing the townsfolk a little, I guess.
Oh, okay. Just before we get going into this RP of this stuff, the one thing that I need Jax to do, once we've just gotten here to Tribor, is I need to go to the blacksmith, the local blacksmith,
Yeah.
and have something commissioned that is well within the skills of the blacksmith.
All right, there's more. T16 is another inn called the Tribor Arms. T17 is a smithy. T17, right here.
Yes, T17. I'm gonna be there in a second.
Right, so you would have noticed especially T15 and T18. Oh, T18 is a forge.
Rob, check your DMs real quick.
Yeah, I see 6 of them over here. When we ask what is told here, you generate it.
It literally generates 100 different types of markets, and it gives you a description like bleed heart, SRP hours, sales game, bone, scan, blah blah blah.
What do I link to?
Okay, so when you click it, it has 100 different options. So when you hit it, generate market stall, it pops up what it could sell there. Basically, so you don't like have to think like, okay, it sells this or this. You just hit generate and automatically tell you what you can actually sell there. So say if I want like, okay, so here minor intention, a rat folk or halfling sells found trash or trinkets. They also worship a luck god, and these trinkets have a knack for being useful.
Okay.
It's a little D&D DM tool.
Yeah. If I was making my own village, that would totally make sense.
Or I don't know if the module tells you, or the book tells you what they sell later.
No, that's what often happens. Is it just says, it's quality or it's crap. Oh, we have to. Where's T20? T9. Oh yeah, it's down there. T20 is a beautiful mansion. That's an inn. It's down at the bottom right. It's got an orchard. You travel through the orchard as you get there on an open cart. Oh, there's a fine restaurant, too. Oh, yeah, it's at the front. E20. The apothecary?
I'll be going there after the Smith.
T24 is something that it's a nature something.
What number did you say the apothecary was?
223.
23. Gotcha.
There. And T24, which is in this grove of woods. Okay. Guaron Windstorm, the god of tracking, is said to visit this mystical forest. Rangers who venerate Guaron or Myliki, the goddess of forests, come here for inspiration. Is Zanar who do you worship?
I worship, crap, what's her name? Sylvanas.
Okay. I mean, you might want to visit there anyway and meditate or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking I would do. I want, after I got some info from the tavern.
So, some claim to have seen Guaron walking among the trees, and he's obviously here at the tavern, appearing as a tall, muscular man whose long white hair and beard whip and billow as if an endless breeze. Even when there's no wind. They said that worshippers of Guaron or Myaki who sleep in this wood will receive prophetic dreams. To avoid angering him, you forbid cutting of any wood, hunting any creatures. Many of the trees in Guaron's slumber are trapped in a perpetual autumnal state with leaves in dazzling shades of yellow, orange, and red. And there's an adventure opportunity. Okay? Tons and tons of places to visit, and I can only look at one or two. So when you ask, I'm going to have to scroll.
Hey, thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate the follow.
Jax will be real quick on this first one. I'm at the smithy at the north end of town.
T17?
And then I'm going to, 17. And I'm going to walk in, introduce myself, and go, my oh my, am I going to make this week for you? I need a rush job, and I can pay you in gold.
I hope it's your gold and not the party golds.
Oh, he has no gold. He gave it all up in the last town.
Okay.
I need...
Created by an early 20s female Alaskan human commoner named Harriet Oldenath. Oh, the nice there's a
Oh, right. That's what I didn't write down from last time, though. I didn't write down the money we got from selling that shit.
See your picture?
Pleasure to meet you, Harriet. Oh, wow, Z-Lang's got some competition.
Yeah, psh, come on, Z-Lang brings a fucking
Right,
double menage a trois for you over. Get out of here. We sold those statues, so we got 250 times 3. So 750 golds, and then we sold that one. That gave us 1,000 golds. All right, so we got 1,000.
She asked you what do you want?
Okay, I need a gardening hoe. A common gardening hoe, but I need it to be the size. I need it to be giant, like 20 feet long. So my friend, and I just point out the door at nothing specifically. Well, I have a friend, his name is Fapty. He's a larger than life individual, and he needs a gardening hoe so he can stay out of trouble.
Okay. So she thinks about this a bit and then says, well, I could design one where there's one plow, or maybe one where there's, say, 3 plows.
Yes.
And then he would pull them from, and push down from above. I'm assuming he's a giant, you said?
Yes.
So it would have to be reinforced several times, take the weight and the pressure, figure this out, and okay, all right. The 49 gold.
49 gold. Done.
That's out of the. You taking that out of the party stash so I can keep track.
No. That's coming out of my personal.
Oh, okay.
So she sends a runner out to the woodcutter. The woodcutter goes out to the woods to go cut down some ironwood. Gonna dry it out. Okay?
Yep. And after that's been done, I'm just gonna go down to the apothecary and browse.
What is all offered in this town?
We spent 20 minutes going over it, but what do you want?
I'm looking for
Horse and horse equipment. If you're looking to get quality feed armor, this is a good place for that.
for horses and
food. It's a great place to buy a horse. It's also got lots of travelers' rest, inns and taverns.
where's the blacksmith at?
Where I just was, top of the map, top right corner.
Is that where you're at, Jax?
Negative, where I was. It's up here.
You got enough. T18 is a forge, so he makes armor more.
I'm gonna greet the blacksmith and ask how much would it be to make a breastplate for the griffin.
She greets you warmly, and I guess it will be a busy day. Go outside to your griffin. So,
Zapar, I just commissioned a large piece that'll take all day to make.
I thought you already got armor for the griffin.
No, I never got it made.
Oh.
We talked about it, but I never got it made. Because Octavian still got a bunch of cash he has yet to use.
okay, in Waterdeep, if you wanted the armor, they have it in 70 different measurements for griffin. You know, if you go around town, you can find 250 griffin armors. And amongst those are, you know, the size that would fit your griffin, already made. Because adventurers come from around the world and drop off treasure here at Waterdeep.
Okay, so how much would it have been, Rob?
For him, it costs 4 times what it costs for a human, right? We
Is that
looked
what
this
it
up
was?
last week.
Yeah, that's probably why you didn't get it, because it was like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
boatload.
it was 4 times, yeah.
And the easy answer is save someone, and then they'll make it for you, right?
Yeah.
So she would charge the same amount as they would. Does anyone go over the forge at all, or you're just at the blacksmith? The forges is more person that would make armor, weapons, whereas the blacksmith is more the guy who's they make
Where's the
nails
forge?
and plows. T18.
Yes, but after I do at the apothecary, because I have some things that I need to sell.
All right, so I'll give him he's got a 15% chance of having a set of griffin armor that he might give up at a good deal for eventually. Zapar roll, get an 86 or better, a D100. And if you want to cast spells to give you a bonus to a single roll, this is the
I
right
got
roll.
20.
No,
You said it's a 18, right? Is the...
no, you have to roll an 86 or better.
No, I'm talking about where the forge is on the map. You said T18, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look and see what type of armor or weapons he sells for Octavian.
Okay. You meet this guy,
Yeah.
and you get a little role-playing information. Do you guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason I'm kind of you meeting these people is when the attack happens, you're going to control something. Unless you don't want
Hell, young, hell, wise and honorable dwarf. I've come here seeking some of your wares.
Yes, I have some of the finest wares in all Tribor. You won't find a finer armor in the Drexler Valley.
We just came back from caving in a bunch of hill giants and ogres and stuff like that. Skulls. We even, well, seems the only thing we've been killing a lot lately is a horde of them. I need to equip my. I'm having a brain fart here. No,
Griffin?
I'm equipping. Not equipping the Griffin. I'm equipping Octavian.
Your squire.
Yeah, Squire. I need to equip my Squire here with some better gear. If you hit him up with some.
Well, I would be interested. I mean, especially since you've been killing giants. However, it also appears you have a giant with you.
Not
Out the window at your giant who's over
on our approval. That would be our cleric, who he somehow mind whelped or mind warped, mind controlled. I have no idea. He pulled some fancy magic right out of his ass.
He's still wearing the slave's garment that he bought in Waterdeep still. I'm sure they'd recognize that.
It's our cleric slave. Don't ask me why a cleric has a slave.
Well, I guess if you have to leave an orc or giant alive, a slave is the best way to have him.
Have it kill its own kind, right? So what can you do to help my young squire here survive to his next battle?
Boy, based on the nobility of his comportment, I would have to think that he's bound to be a paladin any day now, and he should have a full suit of plate armor. What is he wearing now?
It's got chainmail, as you can see. It's kind of rusted down. It's been through battle. Haven't really had a chance to do maintenance. It's been a battle after battle after battle.
Cleaning armor is no big deal. Once you get the whatever spell cleans armor.
I think Jax has that, don't you?
Mend?
Octavian has it too.
Octavian has mend?
Yes.
If you become a squire, you get the ability to clean armor.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
If it's a spell that does it, then they've taught them how to cast that spell. They may not know any other spells, but they know that one and probably wash my master without having to touch him spell.
Not Zapar. He's been so busy that he's only been able to clean your armor, not his.
Octavian will bow to the dwarf and speak in a dwarven tongue, which is he actually is proficient in, and ask him what clan is he from. He's got to put the fucking tobacco in front of the character. Just out of random, like, what clan you on? As soon as I ask it, he just throws it on.
Maybe it's cold. Maybe he wanted to keep his head warm.
It's only 16. I'm from Citadel Felbar. It's a formidable dwarven fortress. It lies between Raven Mountain. Have you been there?
What clan is he from?
I'm from Citadel Felbar.
Okay, because his bio says Clan Foehammer.
Yeah, that's his clan.
Yeah, you said something else.
Stands for that, but he told you where he's from.
No, that's what stand for. He stands for Clan Foehammer. Means he's from Clan Foehammer.
I've never heard of him. Okay, Foehammer then.
That's what the word stand means in that sentence. Ah, you're from Foehammer. Where they originated from? I would like to get a little bit more history from your clan if you have a little bit to tell me about it while I browse for plate armor.
Well, probably the most exciting thing about Citadel Felbar, which is where the Foehammer clan, of course, is known to have spent the last couple hundred years. It's up in the Raven Mountains. You know where they are, right?
Yes. I've actually had the honor of fighting against quite a few dwarfs in my younger years.
The infinite numbers, those Raven Mountains. Rauvin. The most interesting fact, I guess, I could say about Felbar, it's followed up twice in its long history. Only reclaimed and rebuilt by dwarves each time. We don't give up, not like those stupid other orcs in the Middle Earth time periods. We take back our citadels.
Yes, you dwarves are very hardy and stalwart beings.
What about Mithril Mountain there? I think Clan Battlehammer would contest that they've taken back their fair share of strongholds.
Well, yeah,
I'll even lean over the cup. I wouldn't mention other clans.
Boys.
Mention other dwarven clans to another dwarf is kind of a bad taboo.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh my god, you're gonna piss off the dwarf. He's gonna come at you with a fucking hammer that's made out of mithril. Watch it.
Well, every dwarf in Faerun has mad respect for Clan Battlehammer. You got to know what went down to know what went down.
Okay, so he's got a suit of plate armor for how much, Rob?
It's 1,000 gold, isn't it? See the plate?
Yeah,
Let me look it up.
I think it is. What other weapons does he have, by the way?
Plate is 1,500.
Oh god.
Yeah, he has the
I mean, he
weapon.
has that.
The next-
I mean, Octavian has it.
The
with
next
10
one
gold spare.
down. The next one down is Splint. It's 200. It provides AC 17 instead of AC 18. No dex mod.
And his last name is Fohammer. So he said, I'm going Fohammer. What's your clan? His last name?
No.
That's why I was looking up more stuff. I figured that said it. His name is synonymous with top quality goods throughout the Destern Valley.
Okay, you said Splint for 200 gold, right?
Yeah, and it's AC 17 with no dex bonus. Half plate is AC 15. Shoot, where'd it go? Half plate is AC 15 with a dex mod, I think it was. Yeah, half plate, which is medium armor, 750 gold for that. It's 15 plus dex mod. Does Octavian have a dex mod?
No.
No dex modifier? Okay, so the Splint would probably be the better idea.
Okay, I bought Splint. Minus 200 gold. What other weapons do you have most honorable to work? Do you have anything that you would recommend to beat down these vile giants and orcs?
Well,
And would you like to buy some chainmail?
I mean, a lot of what people would use is things that untrained people are going to use, like scrotum cutters or something. But I would assume a long sword and a shield, armor.
If he's using a shield, let me read off some stuff that you can pick from if you want to know some stats. Let's see. Martial.
I think fighters get proficient, like they can wield a long. I
Yeah,
know a
they
long
can-
sword is two-handed weapon.
Longsword is one-handed.
That's if they're proficient and it becomes one-handed, I believe.
Longsword is one-handed, yes. A great sword is two-handed, and you can't unless you have. I think there's a feat to be able to wield it one-handed. I can read off the one-handed weapons for you if you would like, and what their damages are.
Yeah, go ahead.
A warhammer is a 1d8 bludgeoning. War pick is a 1d8 piercing. Short sword 1d6 piercing. Scimitar 1d6 piercing. Rapier 1d8 piercing. Morning Star is a 1d8. Longsword's a d8. A flail is a 1d8. A battle axe is a d8. Those are all the common ones that are one-handed. Short sword. The two-handeds are, I think. Oh, a trident. A trident is one-handed as well. It's a d6. A pike is two-handed. Sorry. A lance is special. Has a reach. That's a d12 piercing. He could use that on horseback.
Is that one-handed or two-handed?
It's one-handed, so he can wield his shield with it, but it's special. It has reach. Let me read lance to you. I gotta find where the more in-depth stuff is. Hold on.
So you guys don't check in with like the mayor and say that you're here. You're not that important,
No.
Now we wouldn't be that important to show up to the mayor. And he's like, okay, what do you want? Why are you telling me for it?
or you're just adventurers traveling through town.
Yeah.
Well, is he just gonna fucking tell me what I want to know, or is it gonna be difficult? It's gonna be difficult. What the hell? Oh, okay, a lance. A lance, you have disadvantage when you use a lance to attack a target within 5 feet of you. Also, a lance requires 2 hands to wield when you are not mounted.
Oh.
Hey Jake, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks for the follow, buddy. Hope you enjoyed the show so far.
Yeah, so a lance, so you can use it one-handed while he's mounted, so he can keep his shield while he's on the horse, and it has reach, which is 10 feet. But if he tries to attack a target which is at 5 feet of him, he takes disadvantage on it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cheap, it's 10 gold. So it would be really useful for him to charge, use it, drop it, and then pull out his longsword or his flail if he's for his one-handed weapons. Because that does, the lance will do a d12 piercing.
Okay, and that's how much?
10 gold.
I don't think they had helmets or anything in this game. In
I'm-
D&D.
It's part of the normal armor kit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Whatever. That's up to you.
Okay, he's got a lance. What type of shields does he got, Rob?
All of them. He's got all the standard equipment.
A shield just does +2 to your AC.
Does he got any +1 shields?
If you want, do you have 1,000 other gold to spend?
I got 1,300 on him, and I can drop my remainder money from my remaining 300 from Zebhar. Who's beeping everywhere?
It's
Oh, you're
probably-
rolling.
Okay.
Are you tallying something up, Zundar? You went quiet all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, I'm just dealing with a text. But I gotta have someone look after the cats while we travel for Christmas. So I'm just dealing with something. Sorry. Yeah, shields just do +2 to your AC. So if he's wearing splint plus the shield, 15, he'd have a 19 AC.
Sure, it's 19 because my thing says 20.
Splint is 17. Shield adds +2.
See here, I got the shield and the splint.
Do you have armor double equipped? Because if you don't unequip your previous armor.
No, I don't have it equipped. Like on D&D Beyond, like you can have them both equipped, but it won't double stack.
Click on on the armor thing in D&D Beyond, and it should tell you exactly where it's coming from.
Oh, I got armor bonus because of my fighting style.
Right, there you go. Anything else you need while I've got the book open? Are you picking a different weapon?
I was asking Rob, does he have any +1 shields?
Oh, right.
Yeah. +1 shield. Let's see. 40%. Sure. I really meant it to be 61 or higher, but yeah, he has 1 +1 shield. Is it small or large? 50-50. It is large.
Okay.
So it's what, 500? Is that how much a +1 shield is? Or cheaper than swords?
He knows Zundar.
The list we were looking at was saying that most +1 weapons were 1,000. Let me see if it's still in the Discord somewhere.
I'm looking at it right now. It's you have to scroll up in our private Discord. Our DMs.
And yours and mine.
Yeah.
¿Dónde está?
See, animate shield. Shield +1 is uncommon. Okay, I need to do market
I don't
price.
see.
You have to scroll up.
I did. YouTube link.
You see the YouTubers. Look at shorter sharpness. It's at 12/12/2020. It's right underneath the ballsy helicopter.
Oh, there it is. Yep. It's the sort of wounding. Armor.
+1 shield is 1,000.
Yep.
So he's got 1 shield and it's a large. What does the large thing mean? Rob?
It's not a small. It's not a buckler, more than anything. It's not a tower shield. It's just a normal shield.
No, a tower shield will add.
It's not a tower shield.
Protection and shit like that. Yeah.
No.
Equipment sizes variant. Listing armor class. Good shields. Light, medium, heavy, light.
Oh, Honorable Dwarf. What type of bows do you have?
Everything, probably, because he's had everything else.
Do you have any, well, he had to search for the +1 shields. You got any magical bows or anything like that?
I do not. I can't do it. Should pick people up close. Maybe a crossbow. We have kind of like a fast loading crossbow we might sell.
How much would that be?
More than we have to spend.
Because I was trying to get you a bows under.
No worries, man. I can run pretty well with what I got right now. I'm gonna save up till I can get a +1, or maybe save a little more for a bow that does some extra stuff. Like there were some decent ones I was looking at. Let me go back to that list again. There's one I had in mind that I wanted to save up for. I can muscle through. I smack pretty hard when I actually hit. It's just I roll like crap all the time. Magic
Does 5e
item,
still have the
weapons.
bracers and everything?
I don't think
Bracers were never really a thing unless they were
They were in 3 and 3.5.
Well, that was a thing. You can't use those. Those bracers were for like mages and wizards, so they wouldn't reduce their
No,
dexterity.
they had it on rangers and stuff like that too.
If you
could use them. It's just
if you had what was it? If you were already getting armor bonuses from armor, then the bracers didn't add anything to your AC.
it takes up your armor slot. So does Jax have anything? Trade?
I'm thinking.
They're only rare, which isn't that valuable.
Yeah, they're not exactly rare, but there's a lot of them.
No, they're rare. Then there's another spot that's very rare. Then there's legendary, and then there's common, uncommon. It's how things are valued monetarily because they don't want to put gold piece values on it, which they're far easier to figure out what things are worth. But
Yeah, I know.
ask the players.
Yep.
I'm sure some players think it's a better idea.
I was trying to drive the value up, but
I don't think healing potions are worth that much money. Okay.
if you go to buy them, they're worth. If you go to buy basics, they're 50 gold each.
Okay.
No, there's bracers. There's bracers of archery and there's bracers of defense.
Archery is super makes sense.
Yeah. Bracer defense while wearing these bracers gain a +2 bonus to AC while wearing no, if you are wearing no armor and no shield.
Right.
Bracers of archery while wearing these, you got you have proficiency with a longbow and short bow and gain a +2 to damage rolls.
Is that 5th edition? I'm sure
Yes.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
5th edition.
Yeah, that's something that should have. I mean, Archer should have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How much are those?
Braces of archery.
Yeah.
It doesn't say on D&D Beyond, but like some of
Hmm.
these magical stuff, it doesn't tell you what it is.
Let me look it up. Bracers of archery 5e.
In GT.
Okay, bracers of archery. Can you tell me the cost, please?
2,000.
Oh, geez.
Exactly
Yeah,
that.
no. That's
That's
that's more than we have in our party gold. So
How much gold do you have as your personal carrier on right now, Zundar?
60.
60 gold?
Yeah, I'm a ranger, man. I don't have money. I
The
live
hell
off the
do you
land.
spend? I thought the party got split gold.
Yeah, and it got spent on health potions and new hunting traps because we lost some because we had to run away. I pulled some in because somebody needed to buy something earlier on and we didn't have money, so I gave up a bunch. I only had like 200 to begin with anyway.
Hey Rob, will he buy the chainmail from me?
for base cost minus a bunch. I mean, that's worth about 30% of what you paid for it if it's in good shape.
Okay.
Let's see, D&D Wiki.
Boy, it's so frustrating. They're terrible at listing costs.
Angelic Bow. Ooh. What's that?
That just sounds wondrous.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm literally.
I mean, that's not super great, but it's cool. You get 3 charges. When you make an attack, you can choose to spend a charge. If the attack hits, you deal an additional 1d10 fire damage, and it recharges 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
I'm literally 312 gold short from getting those bracelets.
Oh, but if you hit a friend... Oh, a fiend. Oh, jeez. I was like, a friend. Oh, my God. Adds another d10. Fiend.
Did you hear me, Zandar?
What?
I was literally 312 gold short from getting your fucking bracers.
No shit. No worries, man.
Big sad.
Okay, what's this? This is a normal angelic bow. Get a +2 to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. An angelic bow has 3 charges.
Historical knowledge.
Okay.
Natural knowledge.
So it gives you a base +2. How much is it? Very rare, though. So probably wouldn't find that here. Apollo's Wrath. Bow. Ooh. What's that? Blessing applied to any bow owned by an adventurer deemed worthy by the god. This weapon has a +2 to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. This blessing causes your attacks to become magical and require no ammo. Additionally, this bow gives the user blind sight in a 60 by 5 foot line and has 10 charges and gains back 1d6 of them as Apollo guides. So, Apollo. Those are arrows, longsword daggers. I don't know where I saw that bow I was looking at. I can't even remember. Bow or crossbow. Beacon bow? Oh, that just prevents invisibility. Bow of versatility.
Damn. Zundar, look up Arrow of Slaying.
Hold on, I'm reading another one. Hold on. Oh, that's the issue. Jeez, I was wondering where all this shit was coming from. Weird, with Apollo and shit. This is all homebrew crap. I need base 5e shit. 5e. It's like bows of Apollo. Like, what is all this stuff?
This Kassoon guy seems to have a lot of info.
More
info
open
than the
game
fucking-
content.
The official roll 20 stuff for you, so it just doesn't will never give you any price.
Yeah, just unless it's a basic common item that doesn't give you a price. I think it's up to the. I think they're leaving it up to the DM what the price is.
If I remember right, there should be basic prices of stuff in the player's handbook.
What's this Reddit say?
So fun to watch.
Wow, you can buy mithril armor for 700 gold.
You gotta find somebody to make it first.
Yeah.
Let's mention around some of the people that you may end up playing, so you know who they are.
There's armor called Mariner's armor.
The Rathra Shendrel is the Lord Protector of Tribor. He's a Harper. Secret though. Here's the rest of her information. A campground caretaker. He's serving 10 years in prison for his crime. Interesting person with a history. This guy looks really pretty. Who adores his colleague Alestra. Will do anything to impress her.
I like
Hey,
his mullet.
what's your AC?
16.
16?
Yeah. I got the best armor I can use without losing any dexterity. So unless I got +1 breastplate, then I wouldn't really get any bonuses.
I think they are trying to keep people from having ridiculous armor classes, perhaps. Because people would say get their plate made out of mithril or out of
Like how their armor is not broken up into categories.
which would give it an inherent bonus, and then make it a light armor so they could move faster. Like,
Yeah, there were a bunch of loopholes in 3.5 for shit.
So you guys are spending the night here.
Wow.
Is someone going to go, or are any of you going to T24 the woods to check it?
Yeah, me, I'm gonna go in there. I mentioned after I was looking for info, or trying to gather info at the tavern, I was gonna go to the woods.
I'm gonna go there with the griffin, just walk around.
Okay. Neither of you said I'm going to ask questions about it beforehand, so I'm not going to give you any.
Well, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna sit, and I'm gonna meditate and reattune to Sylvanas.
Mm-hmm.
The god of wrathful nature.
Okay, and what's the part going to do?
Sit in the clearing right there and pray.
And neither of you are elves, right?
No.
No.
Alright. Let me pull up a map.
Did not mean to roll for initiative. Holy shit, 6 o'clock already.
I want another one. Second. The map pages always have something. There. Great new thing.
So there's a couple subreddits that are there's a distinct lack of magic bows for 5e, so that might be something. I just have to go with a normal +1 apparently. Unless Rob allows some reasonable homebrew stuff I can find, but that's on you. I don't mind either way.
It's probably higher level or something. You guys aren't really at the level where, because there's this arcane archer class that I think is really dangerous.
Oh, fucking yes. Arcane Archers.
So they're careful to not have too many of the bonuses.
Is that in the normal player's handbook? Is that a prestige class?
Used to be.
I think that's a multi-class. Like, you gotta go Ranger and then Wizard.
Well, you can do it in Ranger. It used to be from when it was a prestige class, from what I remember. I don't know if it's same in 5e, which is why I was asking. Because you didn't have to multi-class for it, but you just had to have a certain level of, I think it's level 5 spell slots.
That's interesting.
I can't remember if it's 3 or 3.5. It was a multi-class. Well, it was a subclass, but it was also
3.5 in Pathfinder. It was a prestige class,
yeah.
but 5e.
But if you combined it with Wizard, you
5e
actually
is
got
distinct
pretty powerful
and
shit with it.
Ranger
Yeah.
archetypes.
I can't remember too. Being able to carry or attack, have one attack hit with 3 spells or something is nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice.
While we're waiting, there's one item that I wanted to have done while we're spending a day or two in town, if that's all right.
What is attunement in 5e?
All right.
I mean, shit, when I hit 11th level with my Ranger archetype, I could get volley, and I can literally shoot any number of creatures within 10 feet of a point I can see.
All right, you two.
Sundar, what is attunement in 5e?
A what in 5e?
Attunement?
Can you spell it?
Type it in chat.
ATTUNE.
Attunement. I'll Google it for a more specific definition than what I'm going to give you off the top of my head.
Okay, basically what I know of attunement is you can attune, quote unquote, to 3 items, 3 magical items.
Yeah.
Zunder will tell us more.
Yeah, I got it right here. 5e characters can only have 3 magic weapons attuned at a time. Therefore, unlike 4th edition, the number of magic item slots available to characters are very limited, and magic items must be carefully considered. Naturally, items that are good, do not require attunement, will be given greater consideration. Let me read more.
Okay. Attunement is, say you have 100% mental capacity.
Here we go.
Every attuned item takes 33% of your mental capacity.
If a player has just found a magic item and can't cast the Identify spell, they must spend a short rest to determine what the magic item is. Potions are an exception. Just a little taste of the potion is enough to tell you what the potion does. In order to attune an item, a player must spend a short rest focusing only on that item to attune themselves to the item. It can't be the same short rest used to learn the item's properties. Whatever that means for your game depends on the DM. A creature's attunement ends if the item has been more than 100 feet away from the creature for 24 hours. The creature dies, or another creature attunes the item. A creature can also voluntarily end attunement by spending another short rest focused on the item, unless the item is cursed.
Do you follow, Zafar?
Yes.
Attunement is your maximum capacity of how many items you can have active.
Oh, I just found a magic item in this list. Oath bow. Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at when I saw attunement.
There used to be a heart seeker too.
I think they were saying Tamaril is in 5e too. But that's like an ultra legendary weapon. I would like probably have to fight Driz to get it, and that would be a fight I would lose in an instant.
Are you sure this is a fight you wish to engage? Okay, did you guys add yourself to this map?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the forest?
Yep.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay.
In 4 sections, or we're just looking at 1?
They only give me 4 total wilderness maps, so I spun this around to make it bigger.
I suppose.
The first was really cool together, making like this weird.
I suppose I'll be
Yeah.
right about there.
Okay. And where is Zapar, who's also staying there?
Sorry about that. I had a phone call from work. Are we in the woods where we were sitting there praying at and everything?
Yep.
Okay. In that case,
We're a reasonable distance away from each other, I would assume.
Former wooden structures that have been abandoned and reclaimed by the world.
Oh, oath bow.
right
That's
here.
cool. When you knock an arrow on this bow, it whispers in Elvish, "Swift defeat to my enemies." When you use this weapon to make a ranged attack, you can, as command phrase, say, "Swift death to you who have wronged me." Ooh, this would work really well with my hate of giants. The target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy until it dies, or until dawn 7 days later. Oh, jeez. When you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll. In addition, your target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover. If the attack hits your sworn enemy, it does an extra 3d6 damage. That's pretty cool.
Are you bringing Octavian with you?
do what?
Are you bringing Octavian into the woods with you?
Yeah, since we're praying.
Okay, so you leave your griffin behind. There's no place for a griffin in these woods.
I assume he'd just be resting.
Yes, somewhere else.
And then the horse would be grazing somewhere.
Jax has been going for a stroll around town for a while, and then just saw you guys head off into the woods and like, why not? Sure.
Okay.
It's following along.
Right in the woods. You see natural creatures only. You don't sense peril. The moon comes up and it's beautiful, and you get drowsy, and at some point someone falls asleep. I need someone to volunteer in some way.
I shall fall asleep. Sure.
Well, you have an elf,
He's hoping to
you know?
get laid like Jax.
What? I am not.
7 beautiful maidens appear, but Sundar's asleep, so he doesn't do it. Everyone else.
Jax is
Zero.
Jax has slept with so many women, he should multi-class in Bard.
Damn. Rob, I'm DM you the Octavian's thing, so whenever I'm not here, you can see what he's got. Why am I misclicking every freaking thing?
Alright, so I assume. Well, Octavian also goes to sleep. I mean, he has to wake up early to do morning prayers.
Yeah.
And you guys have decided that spot's the spot to be in. I don't have enough foresight of that. Appearing, walking down a path over here. What does it say? Like a tall, muscular man whose long white hair and an endless breeze, even though there's no wind. I would guess Jax, and if he's still awake, Zapar might notice this.
Yes. He's standing watch.
Yeah.
So it's a man walking down the road with wavy silver hair and with no wind.
His hair is blowing in the wind, but there's no wind.
Right.
That
So
sounds like a wraith.
He's some god. Rob mentioned that there was a rumor that people had seen him in these woods
it's
earlier.
told that there's a god who sometimes appears in this glade, and he walks through it and he blesses rangers and gives them prophetic dreams, and that's why your ranger came here. I think the rest of you came here because there's only 6 inns in town waiting to have your business.
I don't know why everyone wanted to follow me. You know, I'm just doing my ranger thing.
There's a adventure to be in. They didn't
I
want him
stand
to-
up and
Didn't want to be left out.
wave at him. Hail, traveler. You know, I don't know his god.
Just out of curiosity, would Jax, due to knowledge or however of gods and deities, and me being a priest of sorts, recognize?
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. The first question I have is, did Zundar talk to Justicar on the way over here and explain why he's coming here? Or did Justicar kill him?
I'll roll for it. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay, did he try to get any information about what he's doing, or he just went along?
I'm gonna roll a d20. If it was,
I just went there because I didn't want to stay in town.
if it's 10 or higher, I decided to talk to him. If it's 10 or lower, I didn't. I did not mention it to him.
Okay, so you don't know who this being is, Zapar.
Yeah. I'm just going to watch him closely.
Okay, it walks over to the sleep form of the ranger.
Do I even know where he is in the forest?
He waved to you before he went to sleep. He said, I'm going to bed. I'm in the crotch of the tree up here.
All right, I'll walk over to Zundar and just kick him in the side.
Zapar, before you do that,
The guy too?
Zapar, before you walk over that way, as the guy's still walking down the road, you see Jax just come out of the tree line. Look at the guy, take one look, eyes go wide, and then I bow down and just go down to one knee.
I just look over at you with an eyebrow raised. I'm just like, you just bow to random people now? My God, the clerics in this land are weird.
I don't say a word.
All right. As a paladin, you feel you have a superpower that you're not utilizing, so you decide to utilize it and you detect evil.
Actually, the funny part is that seems to go away when you level up.
Are you going to detect evil?
Evil? Wait, can paladins not do that?
No, it's like at level 1 and 2 and 3, you have it.
You don't lose those things.
Oh shit, I just exited out like a fucking pleb. Hold on.
You don't lose those things as you level up. You keep all the abilities you get as you go through the levels. They just don't get better. If they don't get better, it doesn't get mentioned again.
Oh, there's
No, that's
evil.
not what I'm saying. It's
Divine sense he's got.
Yeah.
it gets like it morphed into protection from good and evil.
Only celestial things and dead.
I mean,
No, I got
if
divine
it's a,
sense.
If it's
Yeah,
a
I
god,
got divine sense.
if it's a god, it's a celestial, isn't it?
Yep, I'm gonna use a thing of divine sense.
Yeah, I want to see what that is. This is
Protection good and evil until the end of your turn, and senses anything affected by a hollow spell from the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind cover.
Yeah, the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like a heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Till the next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity.
And when what they're seeing doesn't match up with any of those things, but it is, evil.
So
What
I
do you do?
detect it's evil.
Well, it's not celestial blank or blank. It's not celestial fiend or undead.
And you
So-
just saw a cleric go down on one knee and go into go into complete reverence.
But can't an evil god be? It's still celestial because it's still a god.
No.
Because it's a strong, it registers on your senses like an oxysoda. So while you cannot detect that it's any one of those three things, especially not the first round, it's not to the second round you notice that, right? Oh no, I guess. Well,
Is it a god or no?
no.
Okay. So it's evil because I'm smelling it.
Right. So an evil being is pretending to be a god.
I'm just gonna put my hands on the hilt of my sword and stay ready just in case.
It bends over Zapar's unconscious form.
I'm unconscious.
Mine. So, he meant mine.
Unconscious form. Sorry.
Oh, I thought I walked over Zundar and kicked him.
Well, he walked up to me too. Or did you walk up next to me while he's standing next to me?
No, when he was walking over to you, when he was walking from over. Okay, so you changed the directions. When he was walking down here, I walked over to you to kick you awake.
Oh,
And then Jax told me to hold.
no,
Right.
I didn't say anything.
The road, and you started moving over here, and he took his action, and so none of that got finished, is what happened. So he bent down, and you said like, or you think it's evil, and it starts moving towards the unconscious Zundar. What do you do?
I'm gonna move over to Zundar and stand between him and it. As I just kick backwards to wake up Zundar.
He smiles at you beneficently.
State your business,
And
being.
then turns. Oh, maybe that's even better. He casts Charm Person at you.
Oof.
What do I gotta roll for that?
Mm-hmm.
A charm spell would be a will save.
I have that as one of my spells. 1 second.
I bet it's just here for me. Charm Person.
Nope, I don't have charm. Never mind.
Saving throw is Wisdom, and the difficulty.
They've got to beat whatever that thing's wisdom is.
13.
That's not too hard.
It's not you roll a fucking 2.
Come on, you're a paladin. Don't you have an advantage on this or something?
+1.
It's sleepy.
Well, you would think.
Okay, so you now, despite what your senses are telling you, smell, it must be something else. It must be something else that's causing that smell, because this person in front of you is obviously a good god. Actually, maybe you should switch gods. God, this guy is amazing.
The sigil on my chest just starts fucking burning as that thought even enters my head. Like, oh, nope, shouldn't do that.
Jax, you see someone cast a Charm Person spell on Zapar. You see Zapar come under the control of the Charm Person spell. Zendar, you see on your eyelid.
He said he kicked me. Do I wake up?
I didn't know he kicked you yet. I thought he was
I
moving
did.
over.
I kicked it. I moved a step between him and Zundar, and I kicked backwards to wake up Zundar.
Okay, sure. You open your eyes and you see Weron, the god, who disappears immediately. As soon as you open your eyes, he disappears as though he cast invisibility.
You just see me like, ugh.
Oh. I look at Rilix and I'm like, where'd that thing go? Is it invisible?
Can't it detect invisible?
Yes, it can.
It has a chance. You gotta roll, don't you?
I don't. The thing. Oh, it doesn't. Hold on. Detect invisibility. Within 60 feet of the Trestium, magical invisibility, it fails to conceal anything from the Trestium sight. It does not say there's a roll. I can put it here. Can you see?
So the Tressum intimates that it is between 9 o'clock and noon for you.
Damn, so it actually booked between
9 o'clock and noon. Okay. So
yeah, it booked.
I swing through that whole zone. As I stand up, I kind of stand and swing. As if in my head, logically, right? If it didn't mean me any harm, it wouldn't have turned invisible in front of me.
Meanwhile, Jackson's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Well, if there was a god, who knows why it did anything? They're ineffable. Your paladin seems totally cool with everything that's going on. Has no.
I'm sitting there like, no, because the sigil. I'm sitting there like, oh. Because it's trying to get me to convert faith, but the sigil on my chest is just like burning me.
Like, oh, you are so cool. If
Why
I
does
had
it sound like you moaned that?
wear on too, I need to worship my own just one god.
The heavy metal god.
All right. Yeah. So I swing through that general area. Do you want me to roll like a mischance or
Roll
hit chance?
initiative.
If you don't hit it, there's no way you could hit it.
Okay.
I look over Zunder. I sense something evil nearby. And I saw this being. And I thought it was coming from him, but
Shit! I should have told you
Yeah.
why I came here in the first place. Supposedly, there is a god that reveals itself to rangers who sleep and meditate in the woods, but
All right, you attack.
oh shit!
well, my words are cut off mid-sentence.
Right,
As you go flying 15 miles.
Zundar, your initiative.
All right. Pew.
Do I roll initiative, Rob, or no?
21.
Are blank.
Did we both get 21?
Yep.
You want me
Do
to-
you want me to roll initiative or no?
I want initiative for Jackson, Zundar, and Zepar. Oh, I don't even know there's Zundar. There's Zepar and Octavian.
Would you like me to roll again to see if I beat him?
Yeah.
Hey, TJ, thanks for the follow, homie. How you been?
Was it on Twitch or was that Facebook?
Facebook.
Jax is not.
Jax is over there still bowing because he thinks it's the god.
You rolled again. Oh, he got a 4.
God.
All right, I'll re-roll. I got an 8. I rolled a 5, got an 8 for my re-roll.
Zepar, you're out of character. You're still charmed by him. You think he's the greatest thing in the world.
Okay, so there we go.
Until someone smacks me out of my senses.
All right, Zundar, you talk. That's right. That's right. Blah 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 blah. The only way we can ever know anything. Would you? All right, appearing out of nowhere. See, where is it gonna? Actually, no, it won't appear. Oh, the Linux can sense it. I guess it will. Go from there. Then you can move stuff. Okay. So appearing out of nowhere, there's a huge, so stack above large, huge blue skin giant. Have you guys ever met one of these before?
No.
Right.
Zundar, can you roll? Because since it's a giant, you know giants.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a giant, I think I would recognize it. Do you want me to roll for survival? On advantage?
Would that be intelligence?
This is a giant.
It's a
So
giant.
you get advantage on any roll,
Yeah.
knowledge roll.
All right, knowledge, nature. Boom. That's my first one. There's my second. All right, 14.
Sure. So this is an Oni, which is a magical giant.
So demon?
It's a large giant. It's a giant. Magical. It's a giant.
Just a demon?
It's not
Oni?
it's not an oni like the Japanese demon oni. It's just a similar name.
Demon!
Similar
Oh,
name.
I see. I see. In D&D long ago, they made kind of like a magical ogre. They called it that. And then they used a lot of the traditional Chinese and Japanese myths to give it abilities. And then it got westernized, and then it got westernized, and then it got westernized. So it attacks with a glaive.
Oh god, it's got a glaive. Fuck yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hit.
So you're also flat-footed, so you get advantage on this. I guess I don't need to. Sorry, yet. Because he was invisible. Now he does a little bit of damage.
You didn't fix the turn order, by the way, Rob.
I did.
We don't see. We just see the 21 for the giant.
You don't see Jax and Zapar and all those?
No.
No.
I added all. Like I right-clicked on your thing and added a turn on them.
Oh, there's Zapar now. I see Zapar.
Yeah.
See, Zapar rolled a 5. Octavian rolled a 6.
I got a 21. You can once they're on the list, you can edit your number.
All right.
Yep.
Make it
Uh-huh.
happen.
No.
So the glaive strikes Zundar in his befuddled state for 11 points of damage.
I mitigate that damage with my stone's endurance.
All of these are magical, if that matters. So it did magical damage to you, not physical damage.
As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by a d12 plus 1 once per short rest. It doesn't specify damage type. D12. 12.
Alright, Zapar, two of your best friends are fighting. You don't know why Zapar is being such a dick.
Since I'm sitting here having hard problems with trying to figure out if this guy's good or bad.
Let me square it straight for you. He just tried to skewer me with that goddamn glaive.
Yeah, but I'm charmed.
Right.
So I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil. And it's going to be Aberrations.
Okay.
Thus, can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant
Nice.
effect.
Good call.
And so, but it doesn't tell me.
Then that gives you advantage on a saving throw to see if you cannot be charmed.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell if you're already. I get a saving throw to get rid of it. But it doesn't tell me what the advantage is.
Advantage means you roll twice.
Oh. It's a wisdom, right?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah, it
take
was
a
a
wisdom.
13. Nice. Both of those did it.
I wake up and like, this vile beast, dash on me!
It's
And
still
I'm gonna use my
Oh,
bonus
oh,
action.
sorry. When it hit me, I get my attack. Oh, I was flat-footed though. Never mind.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to swing once for 21.
All right.
You're still low for one, and two, Jackson and Octavian are supposed to go before you. The turn order was out of order because we're putting the numbers in.
Oh, okay.
But you'll save when it's your turn. Jax.
Yep. I will.
You saw this blue-skinned, huge giant, bigger than large, strike Zundar with a glaive.
Yep, I saw that. It snaps me out of my reverie. And where is it? Where is it?
It could be the god, like, sensed this creature was nearby and disappeared. That's all you can tell. They are inevitable.
You see me flex at the last second, and the glaive just like bounces off my chest muscles.
I got abs of steel.
Goodness. I can only do that once. Oh, that hurts.
Thunder opened up a can of whoop ass and gained like +5 strength. Body armor.
And can I assume that you're not a Star Trek Next Generation fan, are you?
Who?
Drax?
Yes,
Oh.
I am.
You didn't notice all the references I threw in our conversation?
Yeah, I got him. I just didn't comment.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see him, and I see this commotion going on. The only thing that I can do legitimately is run out next to him. That's the only thing that I can do.
Okay. It's Octavian, dude. He's asleep. Never mind. No one woke him up.
I thought you said he woke up.
Nope. No one's
Oh.
woken him up. Sorry.
Can I roll to wake up, or no?
Octavian?
You're asleep.
I know, but
no.
here's combat. Would that
No,
be
did anyone yell?
do what?
Did anyone yell? The car kind of kicked Zendar. No one's yelled yet, so we'll just skip it around. Zakar, you made that roll to save.
Okay. Then the
and-
bonus action, I rolled a 21 to swing, which I can only attack once.
Are you hitting Zendar, or are you moving 5 feet first?
Yeah, you swinging at the back of my head, or what?
Yeah.
So you don't get another action, but he does get an attack on you for moving. Are you sure
I
you
moved
wanna
within range.
Yeah.
He's a giant. He has 10. Does he have? Yeah, he's got reach, doesn't he?
Good
Yes.
point.
Oh, with the glaive too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and let him attack. I got the 21 to hit, and a total 6 damage being done. Oh, God. 11. Is that a magical glaive?
Yep. All of his. If you are magic sighted, this creature appears like he's made of magic.
Okay, so, wait, is he made out of magic, or is the glaive made out of magic?
Like he's descended from dragons. Made out of magic.
Where the fuck is Atox?
Oh, he was visible. He attacked Jax.
Okay, so he is visible.
Right. When he attacked, he became visible.
Okay.
I almost killed the cat. I assume that the cat flew up high.
Oh yeah, the Trustium. Me and him have a thing. When shit pops off, he gets the fuck out.
I'm not gonna kill your creatures if I can help it. If it's not like you guys make a bunch of mistakes in a row, I will.
He is perpetually a non-combatant unless it's a very dire emergency situation.
Unless it's a rat.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
Okay, how much damage did your sword do?
Total, it did 4 piercing with 2 necrotic wound. So it's total 6 damage. And on his turn, he's got to roll a DC 15 Constitution. Yeah, DC 15 Constitution saving throw. But he takes the damage.
Right, it has regeneration, and regeneration overcomes wounding immediately.
No, it can only be ranged through a short or long rest, rather than regeneration magic or any other means.
The wound?
Yeah, I'll pull up the link to it again and paste it to you. Where is it?
I just posted it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that was the
Right,
wrong
so
one
what I'm
anyway.
saying is he makes the save every time, so you'll do the damage, but it's not going to stack.
What?
You do the damage for the necrotic, but it doesn't stack because he heals it right away.
I know, but I thought is he taking a because it can only be done through a short or long rest.
The wound doesn't keep bleeding is all. He keeps the wound, he's not gonna heal past that. That puts a cap on the total hit points he can have. Until he takes a short rest, right?
No, it's the wound stays. He keeps taking the damage, and he can't regain health unless he
Right.
takes a short or long rest.
And I'm saying they automatically make Constitution saves only. It's
Okay.
inherent.
Okay, so you're pulling DM moment. Okay, I got what you're saying.
He takes the damage and then it stops, is what I'm saying. But it caps out his hit point maximum, which he regenerates better than Troll, so you know. So it might be good to cap out something's points.
He regenerates, huh?
Okay, so he takes the first necrotic wound damage, but doesn't take the second.
Right.
Okay, so he won't have to. So I don't have to roll for necrotic damage on his turn, which would be now. Then he rolled the DC 15, so he automatically gets to save the.
Damage. The necrotic damage will happen at the beginning of his turn, and that's when it happens. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he took 2 necrotic damage on when I hit him, so I have to roll another 1d4 for the necrotic damage that's dealing at the beginning of his turn. Then he has to roll a DC 15. But you're saying his rolls are automatically exceeding, so he don't have to roll.
Right, and I thought when the Sword of Wounding hit, it didn't deal extra damage then. It dealt it on the following turn, but it does it both on the turn you hit and on the following turn.
Yes, it's supposed to be stacking.
Sort of.
So it's like every stack you on is the more times I got to roll a 1d4.
All right. So
once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it. And it can then make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, ending the effect of all such wounds on itself on a success.
All right. So it turns invisible.
Can I see blood dripping?
It's also invisible to blood. Invisibility is a powerful spell.
I can still smell it in general direction where it's at.
It has a 32 sneak, whatever it's stealth.
Quick question: when we re-rolled, because we both rolled 21, I got a higher roll. Does that mean don't I go before he does then?
You're asleep, so
okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to, but it doesn't make sense, I guess, in my head.
Okay.
I forgot we had the same roll. No, you're right.
Yeah, I thought y'all re-rolled.
I mean, well, I understood the flat-footed, and then I didn't get a turn because I was flat. But then the next round through, I should go before him, I would think.
There we go. Oh, I fixed it.
Cool.
It all happened because we had to re-enter everything, and then
Quick, whole person.
Just because it's alphabetically first. Oh.
Okay.
So you can still see it.
He's right in front of me. Right-ho. I'm going to hit him with my bonus action. I'm going to tag him with Hunter's Mark. I just want to see if this does something for anything that's invisible. You have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival checks you make to find it. So I have advantage if I'm looking for it. When he turns invisible as well. So I'm going to hit him with Hunter's Mark. He's going to add a d6 damage. And I'm going to swing twice. First one's definitely a miss with a 7. And the next one's definitely a miss. I missed with both hits.
Alright, well, you were laying on the ground when you did that. Because you're still laying down.
Okay.
You were just, like a second ago, you were kicked away. Yeah,
you didn't use half your movement speed to stand up.
Sure, then I stand up after this. I hit him with a Hunter's Mark when I was on the ground, though.
I was wondering earlier if you had Hunter's Mark.
I do.
Never seen you use it.
I use it all the time. Well, only when it's necessary. When I feel like we're whomping on him, I don't even bother with it because I only have so many spells.
Okay, so I still tell the general direction where he's at because of the smell.
It still smells like he's in that same spot. He doesn't walk that powerfully. Other than that, you can't tell he did anything on his round. Stealthy, and he rolled a great roll. Yeah.
He's invisible, and I'm getting the feeling from Zapar that he's still right where he was when he vanished.
Oh, shit.
So I am going to...
That's one hell of a stealth roll. God damn.
I'm going to do the blind walk where I just put my arms up and
Okay, you miss. That's all you do.
Perception or what?
Okay, can I finish my thought real quick?
Yep.
I put my arms out in front of me and swing them wildly until I'm gonna try to make contact with him as I advance forward 5 feet.
He's not within 20 feet of you.
Okay.
Not that the rest of you know that. All right, Zapar, it's your action.
I yell out to tell Octavian to wake up, you lazy bones.
It's a good thing. I was going to kill him next round.
Wake up, you lazy bones!
He can die. All right, he wakes up. We'll go next round. He's awake, at least. But he's
Okay,
wearing-
so what's up with the yellow strip?
What are you talking about?
It's the map over.
There's like 2 yellow lines on the map.
It's the map's overlaying another map.
Oh. Can I tell how close he is from the smell since it's supposed to be like a really foul odor?
20 feet away from you, so no.
20 feet. Well, I mean, it works up to 60.
Smell doesn't travel fast enough.
It lingers. If he moved.
Then you still think he's in that same spot.
And you just saw Jax walk into the same exact spot he was and touch nothing.
Right. But it still smells, it lingers slightly there. I mean, I don't know.
God, I wish we can get a map that actually we can tell. Okay, so that's 5 feet.
Yeah. It's all correct.
That's 10 feet. I'm gonna move. Go away. I'll move.
Why don't you
here,
just
10
why don't you
feet.
why don't you hold your action and see if I can find him?
That's what I'm doing. Hold on. Is the smell any stronger?
Nope.
Another 10 feet. Does the smell any stronger?
What? It's stronger than
The paladin takes his helm off and starts sniffing the air like a bloodhound, trying to find.
Where are you at?
Where have you gone?
Hey, if he crits you, then who hits your face, by the way? Just because the power who doesn't have his helmet on.
Hold on. I'm checking something.
And Jinx, if he crits you, he's gonna take an eye out right there with a glaive. Oh, your eye.
He's gonna eat it like a grape.
Some nice fava beans.
Your corneas taste good.
Are you done with your turn?
Hold on. Thinking of something.
Oh, I thought I smelled wood burning.
It's also dark. You guys don't have any light source that I see.
Jax can still see you just fine. Elf.
Yeah, but those two don't.
In that case, yeah, because you get disadvantage in the dark. In that case, I'm going to use Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon.
And burn a spell slot.
It's my own, Channel Divinity. You only get 1 slot, which makes bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet, or past that. Do I see any shadows?
I don't want to bother with that.
So now I can see.
You see
And I hold action.
I mean, I would show you exactly where it is, so you would instantly know, okay, I should move on. But I don't want to show you where it is. You can't see anything from where you are. Zundar, it's your action.
I hold my action.
You know, it takes like a full minute.
What does?
Tracking?
Tracking
I
that.
strike a torch and then I'm gonna roll. I guess it doesn't really matter. They're both wisdom checks. So I both get the same bonus. So survival or perception on advantage to find where he is because a hunter's mark.
Go ahead. You see a spooky forest at night.
21. Let's hope this is a nat 20. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. Nope.
You need a 31, that's all.
Yep, I know. I got a torch lit. We might need. This is like the third time we've run
He's
into
still within
invisible
bright
things.
light, Rob, and
What?
We need to get something that helps us find invisible
yeah,
creatures.
Zundar is within my bright light and 40 feet for dim light.
I lit a torch too, so I'm good.
Yeah,
So
you
we can
guys are further.
split if we need to. Though I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend splitting up at this thing.
Fight me, you damn creature!
All right, Jack's distraction.
Jackson. There's not much that I can do, but I will do the one thing that I was thinking.
Breakdown?
All right, another 31 on stealth.
Oh my god.
Thaumaturgy. I'm going to yell with Thaumaturgy as loud as I can in Octavian's direction and yell, "Get your ass over here, safety."
Oh, he's already waking up.
Pronto.
I've already yelled at him.
I know, but all you did was yell, "Wake up."
Right.
You don't know what's going on.
And he's yelling, "Get over here, where the light is." Because there's
Okay.
a torch and a magical light over here. Okay?
Okay.
It's Octavian's turn. His armor sits in a pouch next to him. He's got an AC 10 plus his dex right now. So he picks up his short sword and shield, I assume? Is that what he has?
Yeah. No, he's got
Alright.
his flail and +1 shield.
Alright, so he could stand up and pick up his weapons, and that's his whole round. Or he could...
I thought it was a half your movement speed to pick up your weapon and stand up.
It's an action to draw your weapons and have your
He's not
movement to stand
wearing
up.
his weapons. His weapons
Okay.
are close.
Gamora, why are you yelling?
Grabs it, pulls it out of his scabbard, rolls over, picks up his shield, and rolls to his feet. It took 6 seconds, but it was really fast.
All right, so I'm gonna take off the armor.
Gamora,
He's
why
got
are
a
you yelling at
DC.
people?
He's got a DC 13.
Look, I'll crack this door so you can get in and out.
Okay, Zekar's action.
Go on.
I'm gonna move towards
Look,
here.
that door's open. Good, dude, right there.
I'll move down here 30 feet.
Needy
Have
cat.
Octavian in light.
Yeah. So he's looking around. He doesn't see anything.
And I'm going to hold action. Actually, hold on. What is...
Evil close to Octavian.
Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna hold action. What'd you say, Rob?
You detect the evil next to Octavian, down by Octavian.
Boys, next to you!
He looks, there's nothing next to him. Zundar.
Jeez.
I fucking
Unless
knew it.
I
Like, you
nat
let it
20 this,
leak
it's
earlier.
not gonna happen. But I don't know what else to do. Let me think. I want to see if I have any anything that may help with this. Alright, I'm going to step 5 feet this way, and I'm going to use the remainder of my turn to drop my hunting traps next to me.
Hmm?
I'm going to drop one here, one hizza, one hizza. I'm just going to pull them off my pack and drop them in the ground around me like that, and then end my turn.
So just in the sake of fairness, I'm gonna show you this that I didn't notice, and then I'm gonna take another attack on Zakar from last round.
I didn't know you could like start talking as other people with roll 20.
I didn't either.
It's at the bottom. You see next to send and as.
Oh.
Yeah, I just pulled a Mass Effect 2 moment on Jax. I have control.
By all means, if you have control, what happened?
So Justicar, the Oni hit you twice, and the second attack did 16 more damage. So take that as well, please.
The first attack hit, second attack missed.
Okay. Its first attack hit AC 24 and did 11 damage. That was a while back. And this is its second attack, which hit AC 22 and did 16 damage.
Oh, okay. So how much altogether?
27. I mentioned right above here, the multi-attack, the 2 attacks. I forgot that, so I showed it to you. Then I just made a second attack. Okay. Zundar laid out traps. The Oni goes.
Would I have the opportunity to look for him or no?
I already hollered out that it's next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he just hit me with its glaive, so.
Damn it. I hate this layer thing.
It's over here! It just hit me! The damn bastard! Kill this beast!
I don't want to show it to you, but I can't move it. I don't know why. It moves the map otherwise.
So that, yeah, I see where it's like trying to overlay. Whoa, what the fuck?
He has a lot of movement.
Yeah, he does. So much he ran away.
Which we didn't see because he's invisible.
Yep. The damned ranger, he's over here. Why you sent traps?
So it could be that. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Could be saving. I've never seen that happen in mixed martial arts. Guy just did a spinning fly kick and knocked the guy out.
Oh shit!
Away. Oh, this is like best knockouts of all time or something.
Have you seen the flying knee that dude got? Is that when the guy swung a punch and the dude flying kneed him right in TKO'd him right in the side of the eye?
That's a dead mock.
Dude, that one was friggin' looked like he was feeling it about 3 or 4 weeks later.
It's a movie attack. It doesn't really work. That worked. That's why I was shocked. Oh, even better, he kicked off the fucking side of the cage, and with that foot, he kicked the guy. So he jumped against the cage, kicked off the cage, and the guy with that.
Oh shit!
Knocked him out.
Friggin' Jason Bourne over there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? Jax, it's your action.
Okay. I'm going to step up in line with Zundar. And then, after hearing...
Don't get in my way, though. I'm going to be using my bow. This is like a trap. There you go.
There. Okay, then after hearing Zapar yell, he's right next to you and he's going towards Octavian, I'm going to shoot a...
I did say he also hit me with his fucking glaive.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot a Sacred Flame.
Like this?
I'm shooting the Sacred Flame directly over the top of Octavian's head.
Okay. It hits some trees behind.
Yep.
Roll to cause a forest fire.
Octavian looks down at his armor and then looks down at you. Decides, well, I should move somewhere. And he decides to move. Move somewhere, Zapar.
Just go stand back to back with Zapar.
Alright, it's just no enemies can have area of effect attacks too, so it's not always cluster. Zapar, it's your action.
I'm gonna dump 30 points of fucking lay on hands on my ass.
You see him sheath the sword, then put both hands on his butt and go, ah, so much better.
Oh god, I can sit. Oh god, it feels good.
My ass is on fire.
My ass is on fire.
To interrupt your action, and it's going to attack you, trying to disrupt your ability. So it might miss.
It could do that?
Yeah.
It has advantage on its attacks.
It fails.
Well, those two do. Oh, those are just didn't roll right.
Oh, no. You rolled it.
It's supposed to be +7.
Bad deal. Bad.
So that's the first attack. 21 is the better of the two, and the second one, 32, is the... Wait, that's not right. +7.
God damn it, DM.
17. So,
Miss.
21 or 17?
Miss.
21 misses?
20,
You don't get your dex modifier. You don't get
Wait,
any shield.
is the 21 the one to hit because you rolled so many times?
Okay. I hit 21 and 19 is one attack because it has advantage as well as you are flat-footed.
Why am I flat-footed?
Because he's invisible.
What's your AC flat-footed?
How do I tell that?
It's your AC minus your Dex modifier
And shield if you have it.
and shield. Yep.
I don't have a dex modifier. It's a -1 dex.
Then just take away your shield modifier.
So I got an AC at 19.
Yep.
So your armor gives you a +9.
The armor gives me a.
He gets a bonus for.
The armor gives me a
skill.
+19.
What?
He has a skill that gives him an extra +1.
I got plate +1, which is 19.
Okay.
Shield, or the.
All right, so just one
Yeah.
hit, 19. That's fine. All right. And then it does 10 + 4. Boom. So 12 damage to you. Make a concentration check. Difficulty 12.
Concentration check.
That's, I think,
Roll. Roll a d20.
Rolling a d20. Oh, so choppy.
Did you roll?
Yes.
We don't see it.
yeah. Is it on the ceiling?
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
All right, so he disrupted your ability to. You don't lose your spell or your capability, but you don't heal anything this turn. He interrupted your action, and when you tried to complete it, you missed. Fumbled it, even worse. I mean, I could have made you lose the spell. Zundar.
I can now see him. Alright.
He acts next. Just, you know.
Yep. Do I have anything that can pin him to the ground? I can hit him with Spike Growth. Okay, I'm going to cast Spike Growth on my first bow shot here. And so that he takes damage as he moves through, and then... hit him
What is
with
the
my second
range on
shot.
that glaive? 10? I'm 15 away. Or did he hit me and then move?
You hit and then move.
AC 14?
Nope, you missed.
Okay.
Wait, you're trying to hit a square?
Yeah, I was aiming for the square at his feet with the first one.
The 10 is to hit a square.
Okay. And then my second shot was going for him. So the first one popped Spike Growth, 20 feet again. So center. Oh jeez. Whoop.
And what is the save based on? Wisdom?
Let me pull the spell up again. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes a d4 piercing for every 5 feet it travels. There was no save.
Yeah, there is. Keep going.
So he needs to make. Jeez. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. What?
Anything else?
No. Just my second shot for him, which was a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 5, and my hunter's mark, which is a d6. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage.
Okay. So your armor or it bites into him, and then on the beginning of his round it pops out of him.
Okay.
So the ground is thorny for him. Do I take the damage if I move too, Sundar?
If you get closer to him, you would.
Let me see what it says. Any creature, yeah. So you guys need to. You guys shouldn't be moving around to chase an invisible creature anyway. So don't move, and you won't take damage.
It's like right there on my fucking.
Yep. So just don't move. You don't want to be moving anyway, so.
Right.
All right. It looks like he moved. The Oni. He left that
So
box
he
of-
takes damage.
Yep.
And if he takes damage, he drops invisibility.
Is
No.
it 5? How much damage is it per
Invisible if you still have hit points.
It's
5 feet?
It's 2d4 per 5 feet.
Okay,
If
so
you-
how many feet did he move, Rob?
He moved more than 5 feet.
Yeah, but he needs to know so he can roll because it's 2d4 for 5 feet.
Rob can figure that out and calculate it. He's the DM. It's on his side. That's his creature. We
Don't
don't
worry
know.
about it.
We don't know how much damage happened. He's invisible.
So if you don't do any more damage, I can just ignore it and have to roll the number of d4. But he also could use his spear to jump out of that area and not actually have to walk through it because he's smart.
Spear or glaive?
Same difference.
It's a glaive. A glaive is a spear with a different head. All pole arms are spears with different heads, pretty much. Justicar doesn't believe it, okay. Jack?
Heresy!
Oh my god, that's what I was like, what's going on?
Fucking heresy, I'm hearing. Your turn, Jax.
I know, I'm reading a quick spell real quick. Okay, yep, that's what I'll do. I'm going to cast Sending to this creature that just attacked us. Because if you read it, I'm familiar with him because I've seen him.
Okay.
And in my message I say, false prophet, why have you attacked us? Speak now or forever. Or no, false prophet, why have you attacked us? We did nothing to harm you.
What is your name? Tell me your name!
Stop what you did and show yourself.
I harrow the rangers in the land. Anyone foolish enough to sleep here deserves to die.
I'm the only ranger here. Bring it, bro.
So I actually saved you then.
I'm taunting him. You did say it.
Only Jax can hear any of this, right?
Yes.
This is a,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's why I'm mentioning this. I'm like, you guys don't know this.
If you tell him to come my way, because I'm the only ranger, we can corner him. Somewhat, anyway.
okay, so that's my turn.
Okay, Octavian.
As a bonus action, I'm going to put up my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
What type of health potions do we got currently?
Normal ones.
Now you got a superior, remember?
Oh, we have one superior health potion, but I was thinking we were saving that for the green dragon in case we have to duel that guy, but we can always buy another one.
Just think about forcing it down fucking Zafar's throat. Drink!
Well,
That weapon hold action.
unfortunately, it would be with our loot in our wagon, locked in our chest.
So, let's see what I got here.
Does Octavian hold his action?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
You can't
God,
see
I wish we had
anything.
rally. When the fuck does a fighter get rally?
Level 8, probably.
I bet it's at like level 5. I bet. We'll be one fucking hell level higher than Octavian right now. Octavian's decked out for level 4.
Zapar, are you going to hold
Yeah,
action?
I'm looking. Octavian's gonna shove a health potion in at Zapar. And that's a regular for 5 health, yay.
Okay.
And then he's going to action surge to hold action.
Zipar, you had your action, right?
Octavian hold action with action surge.
Well, Zipar is holding his action too. Maybe they could, do that foxhole thing and hold each other's actions for the other guy.
That's what he told you. Fucking
You're missing the joke.
I got it.
Foxholes
Yeah,
are
he-
lonely places, alright?
I thought I had a spell or something. What is this?
There's also no atheists in a foxhole.
Right.
I
Did you find what you're looking for?
think I did. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Zapar. It wards me against attacks. If the creature attacks me, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw. On failed saves, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell until unless it does an AOE attack or I attack.
So cast it so we can see it.
It doesn't.
There we go.
Okay. You have Sanctuary on you. Zundar.
I'm gonna yell into the woods. Okay, you want a ranger? Try this Goliathon for size. And then hold my action because there's not fucking shit else I can do.
It just creeps up behind you. I want you, and I like. I like you, and I want you. Are we do this the easy way or the hard way? It's up to you.
Excuse me.
Quick, someone call Chris Hansen.
All
We got a
right.
boy over here getting hit.
Zundar, you took your action, right?
Yeah, can I attempt to use that as a...
Taunt.
Yeah, like whatever that would fall under to get him to come towards me?
Intimidation, I think, wouldn't it?
So, a 60-foot long cone of cold shoots out, catching the whole group.
I'm resistant to cold damage. Boop.
Are you immune or resistant?
Resistant? I have resistance to cold damage.
Take half.
Which means,
Or I'm assuming that means I take half?
well, let's.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I mean, he's not a weak monster here, clearly. He's one
Well,
circle.
down goes the par.
Finally, be quiet.
A creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue. Make Constitution saving throw. Difficulty 13 for half.
Okay, con save. Cool. Hit it. Perfect.
Octavian?
17.5.
Yeah, it takes half damage from source.
Randall.
So if I make
Then
the save, do I take 0?
You take half of.
Half of half?
Instead of 18, you would take 9.
Okay.
So
And
it's 35,
Yeah, but like
9.
35 divided by 2 is.
Octavian roll. 18. You round up.
alright, my Constitution save is not high enough, so I take 18.
Take 35.
No, he has full resistance, so he takes half. But Octavian failed, he takes the 35. The other three of you took 18 from that.
No, it's got
Wait,
cold.
did we skip my turn? Oh yeah, I yelled at him, and then he went, right. Oh, I held my action though.
He didn't come at me when he came at you.
I held my-
fly.
I held my...
Came at you alright with a
I was
chilly
confused.
embrace.
I held my action though, Rup. Do I get an...
So this creature is flying. Why not? He's out of reach of your hand-to-hand weapons from now on.
Oh.
Fucking flying, too.
This is gonna fucking be a TK.
I held my action. Do I get an attack on him or no? I mean,
A number of you guys held your actions, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot of us held action.
Your action is, if he appears next to me, attack.
I have
it's
a
not-
I have a
If he
bow.
does shooting attack. So
Yeah, but if
he's-
he's got a bow, he'd be able to shoot the bow, wouldn't he?
Oh, but I do have my reaction attacks. He hit me, I get to hit him.
it was an area of effect spell, so you don't. But you do get your held action because you had a bow. And your thing was, if I see him, I will shoot. That's your held action.
When a larger creature you can see within 5 feet. Right. He's not 5 feet. Yeah. I hear you. Yep. Okay.
Didn't it say something about earn effect as well?
AC 18.
16. You hit him.
Ooh. Not that I'm gonna do enough to break through his healing. 5.
That does seem to be the rub.
And then my D6. 7.
So a total of
7.
okay. All right, it's down 9 hit points total.
All right, guys. I say we make like a flock of fucking birds and get the hell out of here.
Jax's action.
Is he still visible?
Yep, he's floating 15 feet off the ground.
Okay.
I mean, it's Zembar. You have a torch, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, your torch is doused.
All right.
Jax, you have a light though, right? Or is it Zipar?
Jackson see in the dark.
Zipar, you have an actual light, right?
Yes, it's my sword.
All right, so it doesn't reach to you, Dan. You can't. You get dim. You can dimly see the Oni up there.
All right.
I assume that's a negative, but anyway. Jax, you can see fine. You're elf.
Yep. So he's floating 15 feet in the air.
He's calling a cold out. That makes sense to me.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna do what needs to be done in this scenario.
Run away.
Yeah.
And I would say stick together, but you don't want to stick together because he'll clone you. If he can do it more than once or every round, or you don't.
1 second, guys. I got to take this phone call. I'm sorry.
I remember that I'm running in the general direction of town, so I'm
Yep.
gonna book it.
Octavian will hold his action.
Sundar, mute yourself.
What are you going to do, Zipar?
Wait, did Octavian hold his action?
Octavian is going to follow Zipar. I mean, he just saw Jax run. He assumes it's going to run, but he's willing to be anything less than the last guy. He's willing to be the last guy, willing to be the second last guy. He's not willing to be the second guy to run. He needs Zundar or Zipar to run before he's allowed to.
I don't want to leave Zundar.
No, either. That's why Octavian's staying. His plan was to run and attack you hand-to-handed.
I gotta wait till Zundar gets back.
On the thank you.
We heard every bit of that.
Really? God damn it! I hit mute on the mic. Shit. Well, that was awkward.
You gotta remember, the camera itself has its own mic. You have to set it to not do that on Discord.
Oh, right. We're in Discord and not... Ugh. Damn it. I hit mute on the...
Yeah, Gamel's scratching the shit out of somebody.
Are
you planning to run like Jax are?
Jack, on my turn, I basically just decided.
Jax just fucking booked it without casting a healing spell.
Well, I just said, I think it's time to make like a birds and get the fuck out of here, so I think we should get the fuck out.
Alright, Octavian, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Man, I gotta remember to hit mute on Discord and not on just the
This
stream.
thing, no, it's not
Whoops.
just Discord. Just go into voice settings and just tell it not to do that.
Well, no, all the audio goes to the
Is
Discord.
it
so.
60 feet if you
Dash?
dash?
Is double movement.
Yes, so you get 60.
I think. I always forget these little ones. Combat dash. 60 feet.
Okay.
Robert, did we lose you or are you still there?
We lost Rob.
Hey, you know that's
This has
we're
been the
doing
longest
last
session we have ever had.
last session. He didn't DC once.
No, he
Maybe
did.
once for the end, but
Did you know that, Viking? This has been the longest session that we've had.
well, but then again, we did spend what?
Without
an hour and a
him,
half?
without him
We
disconnecting.
spent an hour trying to get your YouTube to work.
Yeah, well,
But-
you guys were on before me because I was eating after
Yeah,
work.
but we were just chilling.
This isn't our longest yet. We've only been on for 3.5 hours. We've done 5 hours
It's the
before.
latest we've ever been on. It's already past 7.
It was.
Yeah,
We got off at like 8 o'clock my time once.
Zapar, are you complaining? Because I'm good to go.
No, I'm not complaining at all.
Well, I can't be on too
Oh,
much longer because me and the girlfriend have our own little personal Christmas thing we're doing tonight here,
Ooh.
and then before we travel to New York for Christmas.
All right, Mr. Claus, calm down. Gotta punish that elf.
You know, unfortunately, Mr. Claus had no money for fucking Christmas presents this year, so everyone's getting New Year's presents instead. Woo!
And everything was on sale. Woohoo!
You
Out
get
of
the
stock.
Christmas presents
Well,
when I get my tax returns.
well, Rob's back. We can hear the football game.
Zunder, did you how long were you in the army for?
4 years.
Don't you still get money for that contract?
I get disability.
Is that what you get after the contract, or was it?
You don't get anything after your contract normally.
Oh, okay.
Before you guys on, and then
Not unless you do 20 years and retire. So
All right, I have a great idea.
Well, because I know Marine Corps is 8 years.
Zapar, shut up.
all the contracts are different usually.
Meow. My cat looked up. Here.
My girlfriend stepped out of the house for a bit. When she came back in, I could hear our other cat screaming at her, like, "Pay attention to me!"
Pat me.
Literally, Gamora's so needy.
Okay. So Jax, you recognize as you're getting to the edge, there's Fafty. You summoned him.
Okay.
You could have summoned him earlier. Now that I think about it. And you probably did. He's been taking these 5 rounds getting here.
Who?
Fapti, sacrifice yourself for us.
Okay, very next round I'll do something with him.
Alright, so I was in the I didn't get any I just went on.
Yeah. I think we just lost. Oh, never mind.
Kitty cat.
So Octavian and Zapar.
Yeah, we fucking booked it.
Alright, there's Zundar, all alone,
I've been left for dead.
in a threatened square. What do you
Full
do?
fucking move.
Alright, go attack.
He's like, okay, you're attacked.
There's nothing else. I can't stand here and take the hits.
Oh, wait, can't you disengage and not get attacked?
But then he'll just move up on his turn. We'll go back and forth. I'll disengage. He'll move up and hit me. I'll disengage.
Yeah, but does he have 60 movement speed?
He missed me anyway. So full fucking move. I can buy more hunting traps. I am out. Goodbye.
Okay. Dan, there's a cliff right here.
Oh shit, it's the giant. Hey! Wait, didn't I already say the giant was gonna stay on the edge of town?
Yeah, but I
Right.
summoned it.
This one, Yep.
When something bad happened, Jax, through his link with it, must have summoned Factory.
We're getting your ass whooped. Get over here.
Oh yeah. So you could also say like, as you're getting ready to take off, a huge rock goes flying, barely missing the blue giant in the sky, and you're running and you run to your group and you see Factory there. Never thought you'd be so happy to see Hill Giant.
Captain, there's this other giant floating in the sky, trying to kill us all. We need you to
Buy us time.
buy us time.
It said you was a bitch.
You
Take it on.
follow us out of here, but don't let it get on us.
Tackle it. Grapple it. Grapple it, Frappy. Grapple it. If it grapples, we can get it. We can get rid of each other.
Come on.
So he bellows as he disappears from sight. These forests are not for your kind. Stay away. Then he disappears.
Fuck you.
He cornholes you.
All right. Lesson learned. No searching after wandering gods in woods from now on. Got it. I'm gonna mind my own fucking business from now on.
So, what the fuck did we just come across? I just look at Zundar. Why the hell has they got such a hard on for you?
All right, so that was an Oni, a better type of giants. Never seen one. That fucking sucked. They're a subspecies of ice giants. Have some magical abilities.
Subspecies. I say that's a fucking apex. Goddamn it! Think about frozen disc.
Well, let me look it up so I can roleplay my actual description here.
Yeah, we're just gonna like run to the nearest fucking end. Like fire, fire. Oh look, Atox. Atox, light us on fire.
Zundar, check your DM. I just sent you what the Oni is.
Oh, I've got it. I got it. I think. Well, this is not a great descriptor though. Did yours have a descriptor in it? Okay. Let me do this then. Yep. All right. Names, traits, Oni. Oh, geez, they are disturbing.
Yeah.
He has very long hair. Pair short over horns.
Are you looking at the Oni?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's one thing I learned about having one creature against a group, if it has some way to evade, you've got to use that constantly. Because they will kill the crap out of it if you just stand there and fight.
Alright, so that was an Oni. They typically live by themselves. Oh jeez, one sec.
I couldn't imagine facing 6 of them. Says Octavian.
Loki, you are not allowed on the desktop, homie. You've been over this. You will turn my computer off.
Meow.
Every time he stands on it, he ends up stepping on the power button.
How do you?
They learn not to step on keyboards.
As they can also, we didn't see it this time, but they can shapeshift too, and now that shit is fucking scary. They can can blend in with the populace.
He's gonna kill Octavian and then come at.
Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, he can shapeshift. He was probably masquerading as this god in order to ambush rangers. I wonder why.
So it is a demon.
It's a giant. They're kind of
blue Oni, right?
They're similar to ogres in size and stature. Yeah, this one was blue. They have all sorts of colors.
Says Octavian. How are they so magical?
How are they magical? That's a good question.
Blue Onis are very magical.
I'm just gonna read this in a Scottish accent. At one time, the only guarded locations where the spirit world overlapped with the material plane. Years on the material plane, however, corrupted some of the Onis, splintering them into 3 sub-races. The Oni, corrupted by the material pleasures of the world, became the Red Oni. The Oni, corrupted by the power of knowledge of the world, became Blue, which is what I'm assuming we ran into. And the Oni that remained guard resisted the temptations became the white Oni.
Like, oh,
While they commonly take the forms of other humanoid species to blend in, some who live in harmony with other races tend to take on hybrid forms, still appearing to be part of their host race, except with their horns protruding from their forehead, proudly visible to all.
I've always thought of them as, in a way, they're kind of, because they're a real fantasy creature, like Rexashas. You know what those are?
Yeah.
The leopard people with the backward fans.
I'll drop them in if you want to look at the picture into the Dungeons and Dragons. I'll link it. Boop, boop.
Where does it say they're part of a giant?
They're like 18 feet tall, so yeah, they're giant.
Yeah, but a demon can shapeshift.
In their natural form, Oni look like demonic ogres, though they're slightly smaller in stature.
It's in 5th Ed Monster Manual.
Yep.
It says giant. So I call it a giant. Plus, it makes sense in this module. This module's trying to give you all the giants, I think.
Yep. Okay, now that we're back in town, after someone made a wise choice and decided to run, I presume that we all are badly beaten and
Yeah, large giant.
I'm gonna go to the tavern and be very explicit that that is not a god.
I will join you, and we're gonna get drunk.
I
Very badly.
wish I had my giant drinking horn, cause I could use a whole
Oh my
one
god,
of
it
those.
regenerates 10 hit points a turn.
Yeah, you gotta really smack. So you want to be like level 10 when you take this on.
Octavian was like holding. Octavian, I'm surprised Octavian's still alive as a level 4.
I'm surprised I'm alive.
It had a straight raging hard on for you, buddy.
So, you see a Toxel's there when you get there. Oh, the Toxel's already there. Never mind.
Why is there 2 of them? Oh god, it's back!
That's such a good idea, dude. You should remember.
Wait.
You should
Robert, you could argue that because we come across a random red dragonborn in the bar and we automatically think it's a Toxel.
really insists.
Toxel's not here! Die!
When you get back to the Toxel's already there, and who informs you that the day after you left, like only a couple of hours after that, 4 hill giants attacked and pretty much leveled the town. But he saved people enough that he survived, and now he's up here going to you
I'm
again.
just gonna sit here and drink my health potion and sipping on it as I sit next to the fire.
Why are you wasting a health potion?
Cold.
I'm gonna pout in the tavern next to the fireplace because I just got my ass whooped for the 2nd time in my life.
Imagine like playing
I look over Thunder. You owe me a beer.
healing potions. So like you put your hand on the table and they jam a dagger right through it, and then you drink a healing potion with your hand with the dagger through it, so it heals up in there.
It's like,
Right, first person to jerk their hand back and cut their hand open loses. So, because they have healing potions, they can go screw it.
the drinking
That'd be one
games.
hell of a bitch slap.
No one would die from drinking too much alcohol.
Okay, well we're gonna do today. There's a big thing. Fun, so I'll show you. See that?
Yep,
What am I looking at?
I don't see nothing.
right side of the screen.
Oh geez, zoom out. Okay.
What the flying fuck?
Oh, okay.
Are those imps? Those are imps. Oh my lord.
So
So
this
that's
place gets attacked just like the other place did.
great.
And now that we're back, no, there's going to be a big attack, and all these tokens that are out here that are people are probably going to be characters you're going to get to play if you want.
Hey, at least we're not a mile away this time.
We're all at the bar.
Literally took 75% of that combat just to get in range.
And you've never faced fire giants in fifth ed yet, right?
No.
Oh, don't try fireball. I mean, that's just right. Alright, just so you know, plus 11 to hit, with reach, 66 plus 7 damage.
Do we need another level before this happens?
Should we level? I thought you said something about last time we get to the next Barbie level or something.
The next chapter.
You guys are still in chapter 2, okay?
Oh,
Yep.
I
Damn.
got our ass whooped.
Damn.
We went way back because we went too far forward and you're going to get your butt kicked. So you have to go through the adventures you're supposed to get through to get where they say, when you reach this part, you level up.
Yikes.
Otherwise, you're going to skip a bunch of adventures and they'll just give you levels.
No, I don't want to.
You're supposed to encounter all these giant attacks and be like, we got to go to the source of this because we can't just be around all the time.
But the fun thing is, we've already been there and decided this is not a smart idea and turned tail and ran.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit. Bye. That's what we just did. We were like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Woo!
Your quest lines are all these green ones, and there's this dark red one. You're like, oh, we're on the red quest. This is great. And you're like, you get there, and you're like, oh, this is really red. There's no more quests. Those green quests seem like they give XP and treasure. And I hope they give you some treasure, because I've given you everything that the module has that you have been able to find. You've only missed like 3 things. Like in some tavern, you were supposed to charm some woman and she'd give you a magic ring. There was that treasure of the cloaker. I don't know, maybe one other thing.
Wait, what about treasure off the cloaker? Because I thought we skinned it.
No, we left them there and left. They.
And you got to go back to the lair to find where it stored its treasure, and the cloakers have okay treasure.
Alright.
Anyway, you guys made it up the road. I mean, I guess we can look at the map again. We went from Amphale, you guys went through Red Larch and Westbridge, and now you're in Tribor. If you want to, you could put Westbridge and Red Larch on your map.
Can you take us to the other map? Nice.
Do you remember where they are?
I think so.
What they're called?
This was Westbridge right here.
Yeah.
What was the other one called?
Something large?
Oh, jeez, excuse me.
You guys don't have to go there now, but...
I'm here.
Red Larch.
Red Larch.
C-H. A larch is a tree, so there must be a red larch. That's quite attractive.
Oh, why did that go all the way over there? It's not where I clicked to type it.
Wow, red larch is huge!
Can we?
I see, we should be using the paint freehand thing, not the square. That's what's going on.
Kit Kat. Alrighty. Well, that was a
And this is the Desolate Range up here. I think if you put anything up there, you could put a... and then put text. Oh, yeah, that's not where I wanted it either. Let's check. Well, there it is. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, you too.
Most certainly.
Enjoy the holidays. Be safe.
I got a shovel like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Dad said you guys got like 20 inches of snow up there.
Yeah. I've just been staying home, so it's been sitting out there for 2 full days.
It was like 68 and rainy today.
That sounds
I don't think
miserable.
it was supposed to rain sometime today, wasn't it, Jax?
It was supposed to, but it never did.
Kentucky's bipolar weather at its finest.
Oh yeah.
When we looked at it, you guys have filled out a bit of the map.
Yeah, it's coming along. Assume.
I mean, we just added as much as we ever did before. Warthog and M4 and Red Larch.
Remember when we thought this was a long trip, and then we ended up having to go all the way there, and then all the way back in fleeing terror, and then all the way up here?
Oh, before we close out the game, there is one last thing that I want to do for certain.
Oh fuck!
No, it's not bad. I'm gonna cast one sending spell. My last 3rd level for the day, and I'm going to contact the Cloud Giant Wizard.
Nuke this forest.
And I'm going to, let's see, I have 25 words to use, so it will be, where are you?
Nuke it.
Where are you?
Is this the family one that you got the griffin from, or the family that...
The one you got the griffin from. The other ones weren't wizards.
The one we hitchhiked with.
Where are you?
You can write it down. You get 25 words.
Yeah, I'm counting it down. Where are you? How are you?
Please nuke this forest.
We encountered an Oni in the forest near Tribor.
Got 5 more words.
5 more?
Yep.
Please help us.
Please help us,
Kill it.
Great Lord.
Save the town. Please help us save the town.
Please help us, Great Lord. Or Great Giant.
Honorable giant. Oh, great honorable giant.
Where are you? How are you?
Yep.
Down
Where
so
are
I
you?
could-
Where are you? How are you?
It makes
We
sense.
encountered an Oni in the forest near Tribor.
Okay.
In the forest near Tribor.
Okay.
5 more. Please help us.
Please help us. No, help us protect this town.
That's one too many words.
No, just help us protect
Help.
this town.
Help us protect this town. Yep. Okay, that's 25. Okay. Let me just quick where we left off. We're at Tribor. Just encountered an Oni. Ran away.
Okay.
Sent
He says-
message.
Was attacked 5 days. Was attacked 5 days after drop off.
Yep.
Rebuilding navigation orb will take 97 more days.
All right. Response was.
He was attacked.
Well, I'm just gonna be at breath. Response was.
Yeah.
He'll be there in 97 days.
Yes.
We'd be dead by then.
Well, if this thing's probably just gonna keep drifting through, I'm gonna warn the town like that's not a god.
He attacked along with a bunch of other people and destroyed his navigation orb.
Yep.
If you guys had been there, you might have been able to stop it.
Do I have any third levels left? I actually have one third level left.
Yeah.
If it's 97 days for him to fix his navigation orb, I'm going to use my very last third for the day because we have some time. Just open-ended. I'm not really. It'll be. Please tell us where you are. We may be able to assist you in the future.
Alright, he's up by Shadow Top Cathedral.
Okay. He's at Shadow Top. Zundar, can you take that down as a note?
No, your response back to him?
No, I sent another sending to him asking where he was, so we may be able to help him. And he said that he's near Shadow Top.
Oh, dope.
See his triangular tower?
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually put in words in there too.
All right, I'm out, guys.
All right,
Good
man.
game.
Have a great holiday season, man.
You too, buddy. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year and happy birthday.
Please have a happy 2021. Please not be like this year.
I know, right?
He's near Shadow Top.
Hell, I'll be 29 on Monday.
Yeah,
Happy
Alright.
friggin' birthday. Yeah, I'm looking at 29 in February.
For me, it will be what? How old am I?
37.
No, I'll be.
I thought you was almost 40, weren't you?
No,
Dick.
I'll be 30. I'll be 33 next September.
Man, you look like you're in your 20s.
Thank you.
Aging well.
It's because he eats like a vegetarian. He
Yes,
doesn't.
I
He
am a
ages very.
vegetarian.
He's like Asian people. He ages very well.
I can't help it. I've been a vegetarian for almost 3 years now.
I'll have to send you my girlfriend's recipe for her black beans. It's
Ooh.
really good.
Sounds good.
Like just that with some jalapenos and a little bit of cheese, if you eat cheese, in a burrito wrap. Oh, it's such a good snack.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
really good.
Stank.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Jared, you come by the
Merry
store
Christmas.
tomorrow.
Happy holidays.
I might be. I'll call ahead.
Okay. Peace.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching the stream. All our shenanigans. Us getting our freaking butt kicked.
Hardcore.
We managed to live through it, which is all that matters. No TPK this time. Sorry to disappoint. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thanks for coming along. See you next year.